Forgiveness. When the mask comes down and the true intent is laid bare. When betrayal runs so deep, forgiveness can be unfathomable. A lie with the best of intentions can blind one to how deep the cut will be, and how long the scar will remain. Do we hold to ones we thought so dear and live with the sting of it? Or sever the ties and stitch over the hurt with resolve? Who can say which is the better path? Let us begin. Hello.
Oh, every time.
Not every time. I was doing so good for the longest time.
You had a good run. You had a good run. That run is over.
Good run.
And it's more embarrassing because it scares the shit out of me every time I do it. It's like, what is that? Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Oddities D&D. We are back. So good to be back. So looking forward to this. So lovely people. Ah, look at these new hairdos. Oh my god.
Hey,
So
sorry
pretty.
we're late. We were just getting super sexy.
Yes, yes. This doesn't happen naturally, let me tell you. Well, thank you for joining us tonight. Before we kick it off today, I think there's a couple of things we want to talk about. We are officially affiliates of Twitch. Ah! Yes. Applause all around. Now, there's a whole bunch of things we've got planned and what that's going to mean for this channel. We haven't got it set up just yet, but things are in the works right now. So once we actually get time to kind of talk about it, then we will share all the good news with you folks. So stay tuned on the socials, stay tuned to the channel, and you'll see things as they progress. With that said, oh yeah, you guys are gonna freak out when you see what we got cooking. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It's going
So good.
So, with that said, we're gonna recap real quick what happened last week and then jump into this game. Who is reading this time?
Not me.
I believe
just
it's
spent,
me.
like all day fucking doing hair.
Yeah. Oh, baby, you take a break. You put your feet up, hun.
You done good. You done good. All right.
Okay, where is the log? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Hello, little log. Diverging paths. Now back in Westrun, following their trip to Singorn, Rose, Nogheim, and Vera head to Trixie's shop to retrieve the items they requested, while Colt stops by the Cobalt Reserve. Intrigued by the clue he had found in Catalina's letter, there, an individual named Kieran Sari, thank you, approaches him. Sari reveals Catalina is a member of the Cobalt Soul, and that she had been sent to Singorn to observe Cult's family before being summoned to Whitestone. As none of the members sent there had been heard of since, Sari suggests the Oddities go there and report on their whereabouts in exchange for covering all their future expenses. Little distracting walk by. Colt then joins his fellow party members who had made their purchases and explains the situation to them over at the Slayer's Take. Vera excuses herself, stating she'll need to think about traveling to Whitestone with the rest of them, as her patron had been growing impatient regarding the lack of progress in their own quest. Left alone, Rose and Cult enjoy a drink together, and Rose reveals she used to be a member of the cult of Dionysus. On their way up to sleep, they bump into Vera, who agrees to continue her journey with them after having spoken with her patron. The next morning, the Oddities complete a few errands before finally departing for Whitestone. On the open road ahead lies Turstfield, Nogheim's home with the Enchantress. The crew agrees on stopping there before continuing their journey to Whitestone. A lot of saliva this read, sorry.
No worries. All right. And with that,
Oh
As you
my
guys-
god.
get the little sound effects going. There we are.
Ah, road sounds.
Yes.
Doo doo doo.
Ah.
So from the time you all left Western, it's getting close to the evening at this point. You've been traveling for most of the day. I'll say this. At one point, let me see here real quick. At one point during the day, as you were traveling through, Viri, you're trying to get used to riding on your new horse Cream. And just as you feel like you finally got a groove, you hear this, and right in front of you pops up a flash of flaming pink hair.
Oh, what the fuck?
And Trixie, who apparated right in front of you, falls off the saddle and hits the ground hard.
Try and rein in Cream. The fuck, Trixie?
The fuck is right? What, you're on a horse?
Well, yeah, we're traveling.
I get
Like-
that. I feel like my tailbone is up my asshole right now.
Shh.
I mean, it
Okay.
is up my asshole, but I mean, you know what I mean.
I know. Get off Cream. Give her a hand up.
Thank you. Sorry.
What are you doing here?
Well, I fucked up the other day.
What?
You gave me a deposit.
Well, yeah.
I didn't factor that into the price.
Are you
Oh,
fucking
no.
kidding me?
I'm an honest businesswoman. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare the shit out of you, okay? Honestly, you go where the person is and you hope for the best. You know, at least you weren't on the open seas. You know, that could have been super
what
fucking
would you
bad.
have done if I were like on a rope bridge?
I
suspended above,
would
like,
have
a-
shit my pants and then probably apparated back. Me and
Is there
heights,
no
we're
way
not
to
good.
just send a message or something. Just
I mean,
you can do
yeah,
that. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah, but I couldn't give you this.
And she hands over a bag with 500 gold in it.
That was the point.
You. Yeah, the point of me being on this trip is because I had no money, but
Well, time for me to hit the old dusty trails now.
And she slowly starts to scoot moonwalk backwards before
thank you for being honest with me, Trixie.
You bet. Love you.
and she pops out of existence again.
And I'll like look around to see if like any of the others are looking, and I'll just like slowly hide the pouch of coin I just got.
Turns the horse around.
Bye.
Who needs friends? They're overrated. Okie doke. So, now that that's out of the way, and I have
thought we were gonna
corrected
get
my terrible,
Trixie
terrible
with us.
mistake. All
Let me
right.
add that before I forget.
Yeah, good point. Oh, that's another thing that I almost forgot. The potions.
That I did forget.
Yeah, the potions that you guys got from the Slayer's Take in Drinna, the packages, the care packages, I told you they were superior. They are supreme healing potions. Very important because that's the highest grade one. So make sure you change that
I
up.
don't think I added that. I'm a dumb
Well, there you
dumb.
go. No. A lot of things have been going on the last few streams, so it's okay.
I am, in fact, a dum dum.
The cutest.
I mean,
dum-dum.
Rose maybe, but you never.
No, never.
All right. So, and if you guys have roll 20 open, you will see what lies ahead of you.
Oh my gosh, windmills and everything.
Cresting over the hillside,
Oh, it's
you see below you row after row of farmlands. Golden stalks of wheat and barley sway in the breeze, catching the afternoon sun, making the earth bright enough that your eyes squint. Windmills surround the outskirts of the town, with cattle grazing around the bases. Smoke rises from the chimneys of the few dozen homes in the town, nestled between the outcroppings leading down into the town ahead of you and the looming expanse of the parchwood behind it. As you drive the carriage through the town center, you see an assortment of market wares on display. A town of this size doesn't have much need for competition. A couple of taverns, blacksmith, a stable, a few storefronts for clothing, food, and such, and thank you for visiting Turst Fields. What would you all like to do?
Watch Zan's reaction again.
What? I missed it!
I as soon as I knew we were approaching, my eyes just went right over to their screen. I'm like,
What you doing?
oh. Is this it? I mean, it's got to be it, right? This is lovely.
Is that?
Do-
Yeah.
Well,
I
it's fields, I suppose.
Well, there's more than that.
I bet there's
but
really good
yes.
bread.
You know, I really mostly ate
Windmills, yeah.
food at home, so I wouldn't really know, actually.
So we're stopping here for the night, correct? What time is it?
I would love to. My rear end's
It
killing
is.
me.
This exact time.
Seeing as it's winter, wait, what time did you guys set out again?
Like-
It,
It goes around 1-ish?
Morning?
1:30?
Okay,
morning.
so then I should have made a correction. I mentioned that you were seeing it in the afternoon. No, it would be like,
It's the evening.
yeah. You guys are getting
just
there
getting
just when the last little bit of light is ducking down behind. Plus, it's getting closer to the winter time, so the sun sets a little earlier. Look at me all fancy with weather like I know shit.
My God.
I know.
sorry, Neckheim. I mean, you wouldn't happen to know a good inn? I guess not.
There's really only one inn here that I remember or know of. Again, it's after I started to grow into my preteen years, I kind of stopped going outside the door. So most of what I got was from, and I kind of just kind of points to Albert. That's kind of how I saw everything going on.
So
Huh.
Albert went out and partied while you got to stay inside.
Well, mostly just flew around and let me see everything. And
Well, now you kind of get to rediscover it again. After it's been growing and developing. I mean, assuming so, it looks like this place is pretty well put together.
Cult,
yeah.
make a history check.
I love history. How much do
And
I
me.
love history, you ask?
Well, Chuck,
Means-
we know, loves it to bits, but you
17.
nailed it.
I love history +5.
Nice. You have been on more than one transport between Turst Fields and Drinna when you were
Okay.
working with the Slayer's Take and all that. Typically watching over caravans, bringing in large crates filled with what you assume to be illegal goods. And yeah. You later found out that Turst Fields is one of the largest producers of a particular drug called Sood.
Ooh. I've never heard of this drug.
Me neither.
Wonder what that is.
We're nerds.
So meanwhile, Rose is still kind of like confused because she can't read the sign. So she's kind of like, where are we?
Oh, we're in test fields. Where Agheim's from. Well, one of the places they're from.
A little,
Okay,
little spice of
I-
paradise.
Okay. I think I got the fields part of the sign, but I thought it might say something else on the third, third. I wasn't quite sure.
You know what? That's valid. I get that. It's hard to see while you're on a horse. You're moving. If I remember correctly, the inn is over here. And yeah, the inn is over there.
Okay. So you guys make your way.
And Molly.
Now I'm waiting for it.
Usually I just mouth it.
Yeah. Both are acceptable. It's all good.
Oh, yes.
Whoever is inclined to, please make a perception check as you go along.
Sure,
Yeah.
I'm super great
Oh.
at that. I'll obviously see everything.
We know Rose is.
Not too bad.
Why'd you roll twice?
14.
I rolled a
only
nat
rolled once.
20.
Oh, that's animal handling from the last time.
Yeah, that was from.
Woof! Rose, what you
Yeah,
got?
that's a nat 20. So I
Hey!
see everything.
Rose,
So that's an 18. Oh, I don't know why I rolled twice. Okay, sorry.
do you have advantage in D&D Beyond, maybe?
No, I guess I double clicked.
It's all good. It's all good. So yeah, unfortunately, you don't pick up on this. Well, you're kind of focused on doing the cart, and you're still bummed out about like Turst Fields and like not getting the name right or whatever. The rest of you, while you kind of peruse around like the citizens of Turst Fields, they do have that small town kind of vibe about them, where like every time you guys, well, every set of eyes that lands on you, they just follow you, as if they don't realize that they are staring at you the whole time because you are something new coming into town, and they're like, oh, never saw one of those before. But something that you do notice is that while the majority of the citizens in Turst Fields are humans or halflings, there's an uncommonly large number of the population that seem to be gnolls, wolf-like jackal creatures. Yeah. And it seems like they've integrated into society enough that you casually overhear some conversation, and the gnoll speech is shared by the humans and the gnomes alike. And then you make your way towards where Nagheim indicated. Damn it. I didn't even expect that one.
Oh, and my camera died. Hang on.
Oh, we thought you were just doing a magic trick here.
Yeah, I thought you just dipped
Now you
under
see me
your
now.
I thought you were getting food or something.
Yeah. She's petting Tally. That's what it is, folks. She's petting her cat.
Yeah, I like bent over to readjust something, and my camera just died for some
At least like it froze at like
Yeah.
you know
It
sometimes the
not
camera
somewhere
freezes.
embarrassing.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
sometimes
what
it
happened
freezes at
last
a really
time this
unpart-
happened. She tried doing like a funny little sound with her mouth, and then it just froze on
Wait,
the funny
who am I right
sound.
now? Who am
Yeah.
I on stream?
It's all
I
good.
am
Here
the
we go.
GM.
I rule
Oh,
everything.
nice.
I cried.
I just dimension doored myself away for
It's all
a few
good.
seconds.
We got
Okay.
you back.
Casual.
All right. So you guys make your way to the inn, which is called the Ugly Coyote. And you guys pull up to the side where you can kind of, hey, you guys pull up to the side where you can kind of station the cart and everything and tie up the horses. And yeah. Are you guys staying here for the night?
I assumed I would have stayed here if I've been through the town before.
With these kind of trades, as soon as you're there, you're back on the road again because they want the shipment to
Okay.
go.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's one of those, you
what
got
time
time to lean, you got
exactly?
time to clean kind of trails. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry?
What time exactly is it?
8 p.m.
If it's
8:05. 8:06.
I'll
8:07,
Yep.
8:08.
Thank
We
you.
should get
Now
our,
it's
our
8:09.
room situated. We should get our room situated. And I'll just
8:09.
kind of like tap Albert a bit, and Albert is going to fly off towards my home.
Towards your home.
Well,
All right.
and I'm just gonna, and just for the rest, be like, he has his spots he likes to see, you know? So
yeah.
he'll be back. We
Going to
should
say
just-
hello to all of his bird friends.
That I know there's some trees he likes to specifically be at, just to kind of, it lets him see more, you know?
I never
Is he
thought about it.
into- Is he into people watching?
More into bird watching. He's very judgmental.
So not a lot of good friends.
Could,
Not a lot of birds.
yeah, I did get that. You know, lots of eye rolls from Bird in the last few weeks.
And there's more to come. And they kind of just opens the door to the inn. And after
The rest of you hear like little sounds out in the distance. And being called, you hear, "Oh, Trevor, how's it going? It's been a long time, man. Hey." High wing.
So I assume we leave the horses at like a stable adjacent to the inn or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, can we put the horses in a horse depository?
The horses? There's like,
Hitch them up. Just hitch them up.
yeah, you
right?
hitch them up
They
and
have,
it's like a covered
Park our
kind of
horses?
place. Yeah.
very small town, like, you know, they don't have like the fancy stables. You just kind of like hitch them up and like they have someone to like watch them. It's fine.
There is a charge for any feeding, so any hay or like grains or anything like that, you'll have to settle
got
that
our
up at the
own.
front. Yeah.
I
That too.
spent five,
Premium
fil-
hay.
five silver on my home.
I'm so proud of you doing that. Well done.
I'll take a moment and I'll go and make sure there's no rocks in anybody's hooves.
Sure.
Yep.
Everybody
No,
else?
they do.
Do we want separate rooms, or are we all bunking, or?
Well, we're trying to make money, so we could just
True.
bunk up. Unless I can just bunk with you two girls if Nagheim wants some privacy.
I don't know if I'll be staying here tonight.
Oh, right. Are you comfortable with that? Is that a decision you've made or thinking about?
You know what? We'll see what comes of it. If not, I'll just get a room myself. Do not worry.
You want us to come with you, or?
Oh, if that happens, yes, you guys will be.
Okay,
But-
good.
We're just, but it's late. It
So-
most likely would happen in the or tomorrow. Like, let's just get something to eat and relax. We've been on the road all day.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
Like
All
I
right.
said-
Well, I'll get a
Anime
room
sweat.
for the three of us, and then Nagheim can take care of their own thing.
Didn't you not have any money?
Well,
Well, I mean, we have a group fund.
we do? I thought we split everything up.
Well, I mean, what I mean is that
Got
we
it. Fury,
have
it's fine.
money.
I'll get it. I'll get it. You don't have to worry
I-
about it. No, it's fine. It's fine. No, I don't want to hear another word about it. I've got it.
It's okay. Trixie gave me money back just like
She
a few
gave you
hours
money?
ago. Yeah, I made a deposit for my armor and we forgot about it, and so in typical Trixie fashion, she just fucking poofed up into my saddle, scared the shit
Oh.
out of me, and gave me my deposit back.
Colt looks a little disappointed that it was after they had left.
And she didn't say hi to us. How rude.
I think she was very embarrassed. And, well, she says hi. I guess. It's Trixie. I assume she does.
Hello, Trixie.
So I have
Well-
more money to
Hey.
contribute.
Well, why don't you
Well, I'm
hang
glad
on
you're
to
not
it?
broke.
You hang on to that, and I'll get the rooms for tonight. No worries. Is this, since this is a smaller town? I bet there's like just a special. It's all the same thing. Should I order us a bunch of those?
How about you get the room and I get the food tonight?
I'll leave you to it. Let's go, team.
Okay.
Hey, you know what? I'll let you guys divvy that up real quick and just do some small talk because I forgot something in the other room. I'll be right back.
I thought he said I forgot something in the oven. I'm like, who turns on the oven during a D&D stream?
Honestly.
I mean, that's the kind of thing I would do. I tend to leave my oven on for hours and then go back and be like, why is it so warm in here? So I understand that.
We recently stopped having a gas oven. So, and the amount of times I've been sitting playing computer and I'm like, do I smell gas? I smell gas. No, I don't. Holy shit. And then I'm running to the kitchen and I'm like, someone left it on and I have to flick it off. And I'm like,
See, that's where I imagine the Michael J. Fox run.
You
It's
just
like, I
missed
love
it.
cooking into the kitchen.
yep.
Yeah. I did the Carly talk of asshole run to the door, and then the Michael J. Fox slide, and then the Michael J. Fox slide back, and then the scuttle like, don't look at me, don't look at me, don't look at me, and then here I am. Hi, I'm a DM.
Jason, can you answer a question for us? Was it the oven?
No, it wasn't.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine's electric. I know, like in Montreal, they have like gas ones, and I'm pretty sure they do here somewhere, but I'm not that fancy.
For a lot of money.
Yeah.
I wish I had a good gas stove still.
We
but mine was
we
falling
do
apart.
have we do have electric ovens here too.
Oh no, I know, but
Yeah,
I've never come across
Me
one
too.
until I was living in Montreal. You know.
No,
So.
in Montreal we're primitives. We cook on open flame.
No, gas is for really fancy.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you mean? I
Anyway.
literally just set up a bonfire, take out some sticks and get the fire going.
I mean, I'd prefer that. Tell you. Anyway, we're getting off topic, guys. Here we go.
A little bit.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, the Ugly Coyote is nothing too fancy. You can get, how many rooms did you want? 3 in total?
Ooh.
No,
Two?
I think just one for us, and then Nagheim would get their own. No.
I'll
Okay.
deal with my own. Don't worry about
Sure.
it.
So you want some food as well? Let's see here. What do we got on the menu in good old Turst Fields?
Regardless of what they have on the menu, Rose will order everything.
Okay, so
But I want to hear what.
Make it. It'll make it easy for you. Rose is ordering everything on the menu.
No, I want to know what everything is then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Enrich us. What are we eating?
oh, cold. The special of the day is seafood bouillabaisse.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I'll take the bouillabaisse.
Yeah. It's got
Leave out the
clams,
seafood.
cod, mussels, onions, garlic, a few spices, wine to kind of spice it up with the tomato sauce. Sorry to say.
Chuck is drooling. Cult is disgusted.
Yes. But on the lighter side, there is their own version of melted cheese sandwiches with chunky tomato broth as well, except that it's goat cheese, so I don't know how well that goes with everything, but it's kind of an acquired taste.
So,
Goat cheese in a melty sandwich.
I like
I'll
to
try
mix
it.
and match.
So Rose will order one of 4 sandwiches, one for like everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all get a sandwich.
You
One
get a
big
sandwich,
pot-
and you get a sandwich.
You get a
Sorry.
sandwich. You get a sandwich, and like one big pot of
Rose is
bouillabaisse,
Oprah up in
like,
here.
I like that. Yeah, that's a good idea.
One pot of bouillabaisse for everyone to share,
Yeah.
and yeah.
Okay, so that
Are
alone
there
is
mushrooms in that?
You're gonna eat the
nothing
mushrooms,
I can
and
see
you're gonna
so
deal
far.
with it.
Sorry, what was that, Jason?
Nothing I can see so far.
Fuck yeah.
Here we go.
All right. So with the food alone, that'll be 28 copper pieces, or 2 silver and 8 copper. Drinks. Who's having what?
Ale for the entire table.
Ale. Okay.
Would ale go well with what word?
You're about to find out. So that will be an extra
Furious
16
a
copper.
foodie. Red wine with fish? That's disgusting.
Nope.
Take
How
it away.
much? How much was everything you said?
Everything. Okay, so minus 16 copper, 20 copper, so that's 36, 44 altogether. 44 copper.
44 copper. Okay.
Or 4 silver, 4 copper.
Or 5 silver.
And I'll take care of the rooms.
Okay. So 2 bedrooms per night, that'll be 10 silver. Or sorry, 2 bedroom. What?
One. And
Oh,
then
a
Naghheim
1
will
bedroom.
cover there. Yeah.
And then
Oh, yeah,
a
and
2
one was
bedroom
taken care of.
space. So that'll be 8 silver. So 1 single bedroom room and 1 2 bedroom, or 2 bedroom, 1 bedroom. Does that make sense? 8 silver, doesn't fucking matter.
Anyway, Rose gives 5 silver pieces for the food.
Sweet.
I was just delivered so much food.
Hey. Perfect timing then.
Like, so much food.
Nice. All right. So,
I love it.
unless everybody is doing something else with their time, if they want to say anything, talk, or anything like that, we can skip ahead to the next morning.
Colt's gonna try to gently grill Naghheim on what their thoughts are being home. So,
Well-
like,
I was gonna say, beforehand, Naghheim sent Albert to just go to the window and just do the beak tapping on the window,
Mm-hmm.
just to get her attention, if she's there, and then we'll flutter off, and then do... I don't fucking know, whatever the hell he wants, because he's home and he's gonna enjoy it. He doesn't have to... Or he'll come back. I don't know. He's just gonna vibe out. But yeah, he's gonna just... Once she sees him, or if nobody else comes to the window or acknowledges him after a bit, he'll just fly off.
Okay. The ladder.
Okay.
Yep.
But yeah, okay. Now you go.
so, like, are you gonna go talk to her, or is she gonna, since she's been sort of taking care of you all this time, is she gonna want you to stay here if you go, or like you
Oh,
left, right?
well-
I'm just trying to gather, like, what the situation is here.
She, as I got older and my powers have grown, I've been leaving. How do I explain this? When you cast arcane magic, when you are very powerful, you can trace and follow it. It always leaves a residue. And so as I was growing with more and more power, and every so often suspicious people were walking through town, she was more and more worried, especially when she saw every so often Drow. To the point where it became more of a paranoia. And we ended up agreeing that it will be safer not only for the people here, but for myself if I go out and try to learn. Because nothing's going to happen with me locked away and hidden. This isn't a she wants me here, I ran away kind of situation. I'm sure she would much rather me be somewhere safe and hidden. However, this is very much I left with us both agreeing that I will figure out my destiny and what I have to do, and then do it. Hopefully find them those alive who have helped me in the past, but also in the end just find answers.
So, do we want to... And he looks around the table, his eyes falling on Rose for a half second longer. We want to kind of keep all the dangers that we've faced maybe a little bit under wraps? Specifically our deaths? I don't think the Enchantress is going to punch you twice in the face and break your nose, but we saw how that goes. And then he looks back at Rose and just gives her a little wink, meaning like, no hard feelings.
Rose is just eating and kind of like, what?
I
Mine.
love
Like,
Rose
what do
so
you-
much.
Just like,
Love
are you
her.
looking at me? Well, and then she winks back at you like, okay. And then keeps eating.
Perfect. Oh my god, I love our barbarian so much.
I don't fucking care whatever happens to me as long as Rose survives. I'm good. So, Nagheim's gonna chuckle a bit. Be like, she is a very powerful enchantress, and I feel as if, I mean, she teleported us across continents. It was, she wasn't tired after. She immediately was able to spring into act. I mean, she had the home already as a backup, safe home for my parents and I, in case it ever came to it. So it made sense for her to bring us both here. She is. There's no hiding things from her. If she wants to find it out, she will find it out.
Wow, that sounds terrifying.
I've grown
Good to know,
just
though.
learn to not lie to her. Well, just try not to lie in general. So,
Wasn't lying. I was more withholding pertinent information. I wasn't volunteering it. Can I do that?
yeah.
Not that I'm gonna lie.
I wouldn't openly walk up and be like, hey, death. But I'm gonna instead kind of skim over it. And you can see at this point, Nagheim's like a little flustered and they are stumbling over their words.
Well, it's good to know at this point there aren't any hard feelings between you leaving.
Oh. I'm
It's like
sure.
we wouldn't want to have to face someone else trying to take you against your will, is what I'm saying.
Oh, we wouldn't stand a chance. I've learned everything I've known from her, and there's still so much I could have learned. So much I want to learn. But I wouldn't have met you guys if I didn't leave. I would not have met Shar. I'm still.
I was gonna say we set the bar pretty high, but no, I think Shaw probably brought that up a little bit.
Just a little, you know. But I'll bring that part up with her, but I'm gonna try to keep this as very much a hi, here's an update, here's where I'm going, goodbye. Passing through.
It's a little family
sweet.
visit.
Pardon?
Oh, I said just a little family visit. That's it.
Yeah.
Should we bring a boar then?
No.
Yeah, we could probably hunt a boar for her again. Well, not for her again, but just hunt a boar again and bring that to her. I think they liked it
We
last
are-
time we did that.
Yeah, it sounds
We are
pretty appropriate to
nobles.
bring a gift.
It
Don't-
was a big hit.
We aren't nobles though, and we're not hosting anything, so you do not need to worry.
Okay, so if no boar, what kind of gift then?
Your smiling face.
So Rose gives you like a big grin, and then you can see like meat stuck within your teeth.
Wait for it.
Viria gives a grin, but it looks more like a grimace.
She doesn't quite have the grasp of the grin just yet. Yes, there it is. Lovely.
The muscles are rusty.
Where's my
Rose will like
face?
poke the cheeks of Viria, kind of like,
They're very stiff.
and then she tells her like, we'll work on that.
I love.
Colt goes for it and just tries to give a little poke tickle in Viria's ribs. Was that a giggle? I don't think I've ever heard you giggle. Are you ticklish?
I think that's a bit. You're about to get murdered.
He just
He
looks at you without blinking.
remembers his broken nose, and he goes, "Yep."
And she's the one who beat up the person who gave you the broken nose. So
Yeah.
Oh, I'm aware.
All right. So, if there's nothing, no.
Yeah. Sorry. I was just like, if Albert comes back and, is like, pretty much it's like, she wasn't there, then I would get my own room and then settle down for the night.
Fair enough.
Hey, Albert, how's Trevor?
Oh, sorry, you missed out. Went right to Nagheim's room.
Aw.
Don't get the conversation this time. Oh.
How dare you rob me?
All right. Well,
There's
we
a
should
thing called
probably-
overkill. You know what I mean? So,
So it's
This
four
is why you're a
Silver.
good GM.
4 silver for the room.
for yours, 3 silver.
Cool.
All right. Colt would
Let's hit
Yep.
Hey, maybe, because we've still got some traveling to do.
Hay hitting commencing.
Alrighty.
All right. So
What's the room situation again? Are we bunking?
Well, the three of us are bunking together, yes.
Cool.
What's the bed situation? Is it one big bed?
there's 2.
2 beds.
It's that fanfic trope where it's like, but there was one bed.
Bed.
Oh no.
I mean, if you guys
mean,
want, you
one
could
bed
push the
trope.
beds together and then like log roll it like
a
lengthwise.
half
you know?
orc can dream.
Well, I can take the floor. I've slept worse in worse places.
Nonsense. You and I can share a bed.
Colt's already pushed the beds together. He's like, no, we're not doing this. Because I can sleep on one end. We
I
can
mean,
tip,
if we all fit, then
tip to tail.
if we like
Tip
flip
to tail. That's weird.
ourselves, like
Everyone can put their heads on the pillow. That's fine.
Sure. All right then. Yeah, let's do that. Colt starts to like undress and then just takes off the jacket. That's enough. And his knife belt and his
Where are
sword.
the PJs?
I didn't bring them this time. He left them at home.
You have robbed us
Aw.
all.
no adventuring DJs. How dare you?
I was looking
Well,
forward
there's
to them.
Betrayal.
He was a little bit more settled in Drenna, had a place to leave his pajamas, so he did not bring his nice silken pajamas this time. But he probably brought comfortable underwear. And nice socks. And probably long johns. He likes to prepare, anyhow.
Excellent.
He settles in on one side, we'll say the right side of the bed. Whoever wants to get middle or on the other side, fine.
Rose will jump into the bed, just having undone her whatever belt holds her her axe, her thingy that I forget the word for,
Halter?
and then
Holster.
yeah, thank you,
Sure.
holster for her axe, and then just jumps in the bed and situate herself in the middle, just going like this, and then being like, oh, this is comfortable.
And then she slips
Yeah.
one arm out and kind of pulls in Viri.
No, she kind of wraps herself in the bundle in our cave, keep her head warm,
Mhm.
and then puts a bit of blankie over her herself, and ready to go to sleep. Good night. See you tomorrow.
Sorry, passing cat distraction.
It's okay. It's okay.
And I just like strip down to my shirt and just huddle with like into whatever space is left because I'm pretty tall.
And I'm tiny.
What?
What's that?
I said, and I'm tiny.
Yes. You know what, Fred? Can you turn your mic so it's pointing at you, maybe?
Yes. Sorry.
No,
I
that's
don't
cool.
have a stand-in.
Hey,
It's actually on the
new mic. We're all learning. It's all good. So,
fun fact. It's on a legal book.
oh, there you go.
Love
There
it.
you go.
Wait, hold on.
Very lawful.
I have another.
Oh, okay, I'll let you do it up.
More laws.
Hey.
Double lawful.
All right. So everybody goes to sleep for the night. You can check off long rest. I don't know that you needed one, but you can if you like.
I get a spell slot back.
There you go.
Oh,
Still.
I needed it. Okay. Let your wizard have things.
I mean, I
Last
was. Why
in
aren't you
short
yelling
rest
at me?
Warlock spell slot.
Do you have a
Laughs
reaction
in
now?
barbarian.
Oh, that's a low blow. Wizards
No,
with
but I
reactions.
have bonus action.
There. Oh, there you go. That's
So
what it
do
was.
I.
They always had
It's like
reactions. They
bonus
didn't have
action.
bonus actions. That's
Because
right.
I have my reaction of opportunity attack. That's always there.
Oh, yes.
But I did not
Right.
have
So-
a bonus action. But now I do. So
There you
suck
go.
my dick. Yeah.
Well, before we get to dick
No,
sucking,
thank you.
you wake up the next morning. Is everybody hanging around for breakfast, or do you want to go straight to the place?
Follow Nogheim's lead.
Okay.
But Cole will
Nice.
probably see if there's like a buffet and he can just like switch out his old bacon for some new bacon in his wrist pocket.
Nice. Good plan, actually.
Oh yeah, that dimension was getting a little whiffy.
Yeah.
Extra crunchy.
Well,
So-
there's no buffet to speak of, so I will say make a sleight of
Continental?
hand. Blah, blah, blah. You said a word and it screwed up my word.
Sorry.
Make a sleight of hand check, please.
Sleight of hand. Ooh, 19 on the dice, and you know I want to add my +7 to that, so that many.
26?
20.
Okay.
I definitely was going to say 24.
When you
It's
look
okay.
this good, you don't gotta know anything.
When you're this fugly, you know dice rolls. All right, so you get it in your
my
wrist
God.
pocket, no problem. And they don't even notice because it looks like it's still there. Thank you, wrist pocket.
Just before everyone wakes up,
Yep.
Nagheim would send Albert again.
Mm-hmm.
And then when but more of an immediate checks, and then would fly back to let Nagheim know
Okay.
the result. And Nagheim's just would be there waiting for everyone with tea, probably on their third cup. You think they're shaking because of caffeine, but at the same time you're like, is it caffeine or is it their nerves?
Cole
Is
will
it both? Probably both.
Cole will give Nagheim's shoulder a squeeze.
You know, your brother has a really good taste in tea.
He does? I'm finding things out about tens I didn't quite know, so the tea is
Here,
not the biggest of them.
I believe I know you're more of a coffee person, but
Oh,
I have
yeah.
some tea brewed, if you would like some.
Well, if you
Some
brewed
of
it,
his tea.
I would love some. Oh, it's Ten's tea? Well, if he gave it to you, it's probably alright. If he gave it to me, it'd probably be full of laxatives. And
Nagheim,
we
make a constitution saving throw. I'm kidding.
If I have to hurt Nagheim's bowels to get to cult, I will.
And relationship over, murder happening.
The
Delete from
ruthless
Grinder.
cultivarius family.
Yeah.
Oh, I almost forgot. Whispers of the dead. What am I gonna learn today? What should I take today? I'm gonna
Albert's
take.
making etiquette. No, sit down.
Colt's gonna take perception
Okay.
after finding a ghost and backwards speaking to it.
So, as you head outside and make sure there's no prying eyes around you, you summon up a spirit, and weirdly enough, you summon up the spirit of a dead cow. And it just kind of looks at you like, because the speak of the dead goes backwards.
hate this.
I
But
wish my-
because they spend their days in the fields all the time, they are the most perceptive animals because they do nothing but look around. So yes, you get whatever you get from perception.
Jason, have I told you how much I love you?
Hey,
I was gonna
Such
say, I
good
thought it was
flavor.
gonna be
needed to hear that. No.
Nagheim's hopes and dreams to get perception.
One day, my boy, my girl, my they, fucking point of inspiration.
You know what? That was great. I won't take it.
Oh.
That
There are
was
moments where my
fantastic.
brain comes up with a joke and it
Nice.
just doesn't take that one extra second to like contemplate who I'm talking to. You know, fuck.
It's fine. I misgender myself all the time. People just
Oh.
look at me like, and I'm like,
Fuck off. That's my thing. All right.
I'm allowed to fuck up.
Yep. All right. So everybody, you collect yourselves, you get on the cart, and you head
So-
off.
The house was empty.
When Albert tapped on the window, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So, with that, there we go. Now, as you approach the outskirts of town, you see in the distance a small cottage built near a stream. Trees line the back of the house with apples just beginning to ripen on their branches. As you walk down the pathway leading across the front entranceway, you begin to see a small fenced-in garden. Tending to the garden on their hands and knees is a figure wearing a wide-brimmed hat with a thin white veil over their face. As the shuffling sounds of the gravel underfoot take you closer, the figure turns to look at you all approaching. They slowly stand up, their face turned to you all, and slowly raise the veil over their head. You see a drow woman squinting uncomfortably in the morning light. White hair at the temples that meet the beginning signs of an aging face. A slender nose holds a pair of spectacles just below her eye line. As she stands, she pats some of the dirt off of her work clothes, looks back up at you, and says to Nagheim,
You look thin.
Every day.
Suits you.
But don't. Thank you. The dirt, not a look. And Nagheim will just press it away.
Don't need you to do my own magic, thank you.
and she prestos it herself away.
Look, I thought you were just losing your sight. I mean, you're how old now?
I don't need you to be snippy with me. And who are all these friends?
Well, this is my crew. This is Viri,
Hello?
Cult,
Hello?
and
Oh, yeah.
Rose.
Rose is just catching up. I think
Where
she
is she?
grabbed a bread roll or something. She'll be here.
Oh,
No,
any
she
second.
had.
Back
she had,
at the inn, Rose is wrestling with someone because she grabbed the reins to the wrong horses, and she is adamant that she got the right horses. But lo and behold, she is wrong, but she's not going to admit that. So she'll be a while. And then eventually up the road, coming double speed, is the lovely wood elf Rose going like, I got the wrong fucking horses!
I did, in fact, get the wrong horse. I'm sorry.
Rose.
Nice to meet you all. Hello?
Nagheim will get out and look at the garden, look at her. And how come Albert was left outside the window?
Was Albert around here?
And the birds just
Ah, there he is. Wee bugger. Well, unfortunately, I didn't see Albert. I was outside the whole time. If they went to the house, I wouldn't be in there.
there.
Well, since you're all here now, anyone fancy some tea?
course.
Right.
Yes, please.
Right this way.
And she will lead you to the front of her tiny little cabin. Before she steps in, she takes her boots off and leaves them at the side.
I'll ask footwear stay outside if that's all right.
Nagheim's shoes are already off and they're just pressing the ground in front of them.
Thank you. Thank you. Right this way.
Siveria takes an extra long time just because she has to get all of the armor off.
Love it,
Just
love it.
all of the buckles.
Just assist with buckles. It's like, well, if you keep moving your leg, I'm not going to be able to get it off.
What?
Just don't.
Oh,
You're going to
I
step
should've-
on me.
No.
If you could just. He grabs her calves and just like holds her. It's like, stay still. He uses his quick thieves' hands to get them off.
Well done.
She like slowly leans down on one side to do the other.
I forgot to tell them my apologies. Nagheim says as they just kind of like scoot in to and just head right towards the teapots and starts grabbing everything and setting it out for her.
For sure.
Colt's now sitting on the floor, unbuckling his. It's like, oh, all the way up to the knee. Why? They look so cool in the store. I wish zippers were invented.
Soon enough.
What are zippers?
I don't know.
And with that happy thought, as you enter the cottage, you see a small, quaint kitchen with a wooden table pressed up to the left wall. 4 chairs are tucked in around it. A white tablecloth rests across the table with a vase full of wild flowers in the center. Alongside the right wall is a countertop with a washing basin set beneath the window that overlooks the road towards the cottage. Beside that are dishes that are drying in the sunlight. A drawer from an unseen cabinet that rests beside the drying dishes that holds assorted utensils. Rags are neatly folded to the side of the basin, each with a corner folded over, revealing the next rag underneath. Against the far wall is a stone oven with logs crackling away with an orange glow. A pot hanging from a retractable hook is swung away from the heat and lines up perfectly with the countertop, where a cutting board and assorted vegetables are awaiting to be prepped. A curtain of fine make and foreign design divides this space and whatever rooms lay beyond.
Albert is going to fly up onto the top of the cupboards, and will just kind of find a little nook that he always loved to sit in and just kind of roll out a little and just, you know, when birds do like the pancake sit, where they
Quoth
just
the raven.
melt?
What?
They like when birds do like the melting when they sit. He's
Yeah,
just gonna do that and just kind of start looking around and just look probably the most content he has looked since everyone has met him. And of course Nagheim is there filling up the pot with water and just getting everything ready.
Don't mind that. Go sit with your friends. I've got this covered.
Don't worry about
Don't
it.
make me say it twice. Sit down.
Of course, Empress. Or Enchantress, Empress. Wow.
I'll take
I've been
either.
reading too many books.
Now, anyone
better
who
go.
would like to, you can make a perception check.
I have proficiency in that.
Oh, that's good. 17 for me.
Nice, nice, nice.
You're gonna want to add my proficiency to that, which is
3, I believe.
yeah,
23.
There you go. All right.
16.
So as you all sit at the little table, you see that as she is preparing the tea, she'll fill up the tea with whatever water is in the basin there, put the lid on, put it aside, take the rag, take care of the water around the edges, take care of the water around the tea kettle, put it on the hook over the fire. She'll take out 4 teacups, perfectly spaced between each other. I said teacups. That was supposed to be the saucers, the plates. And then the teacups on top, handles at the optimal angle so that you can pick it up precisely where you need to.
Oh,
Equal
cultists are
portions.
Venus.
Yep, equal portions of each tea for each one. A little bit of milk, honey on the side there. The tea is brewed. She takes it off. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And this whole time, Nagheim is just mouthing along with her, like, just the way that she's moving, you can see, like, almost in Nagheim's mind, them doing the same thing.
Yep. And then, as she spots a little bit of tea on the countertop, quickly takes one rag, makes sure the other one is folded up underneath, wipes it down, folds that one in a pattern, puts it right beside it, perfectly aligned, one finger apart. There we go. Picks up the tray, walks over to you, puts the tray on the table.
Is anyone peckish?
Looks
I
at
believe-
Rose.
I'm sorry,
My
I didn't
name
hear
is
any
Rose.
responses.
Oh,
Oh, I'm Rose,
Hello.
oh,
not pickish.
are you hungry, Rose?
Oh.
Hungry, always.
I'm just gonna grab a few things to nibble on.
Rose would
Hold on,
love
one
some.
moment.
Of course.
She goes into the cold storage, grabs a few things, puts them on plates and everything like that. Make sure that they are lined up, so if they're like carrot sticks, do. If they're biscuits, do. So it's all kind of a fan pattern on each of the plates, and each kind of a color coding system to it as well. So it's lighter colors down to the darker colors, and then
And you
brings it
notice
out.
Nagheim at one point as they come up, as they've been moved, something's been shifted, and just trying to be as stealthy as possible, Nagheim just tries to quickly adjust it before she has a chance to see it. Just to...
Oh god, the monster in me really wants to just like move a picture frame or something. Just so stealthily, just like
We have eyes on everyone currently. Watch yourself.
So
We got the bird alarms.
So as the four of you are sitting around the table, she'll walk away from where the head of the table would be and just stands near the wall with her tea in hand.
So,
that's unsettling.
what have you all been about then?
Are you sure you wouldn't like to sit?
I'm fine,
I'll be
dear.
sitting in
I'm
the
fine.
car.
I can also stand.
I'm fine.
I do that a lot.
Nagheim just, while sitting, does a little bow to her, but it's not like a full bow. Like it's just like that perfect, like just that little tilt, like the full body back is straight, like and goes back, and everyone would notice that Nagheim is actually sitting at like perfect 90-degree, like shoulders back, like keeping everything as perfect as possible. Well,
Cheers.
Colt gets up, squeaks the chair out, and then does the same kind of straight back bow. His upbringing coming into play, and he gestures to the seat and takes the step back with his tea.
you're not gonna win this one, Colt.
I believe I asked the question.
Well, Enchantress, we have the summary. We fought an undead beholder. I sadly should have seen this coming, but might have let a minor, probably demon out.
Oh shit, I
But-
forgot about that.
Yeah. We
Me
aided,
too.
Could you pass the sugar?
of course, and Nagheim will just mage hand it over.
Carelessly using magic? I don't say I approve of that, but that's fine.
She's such a hard ass.
Please continue.
We aided the city in taking down a portion of the class.
A clasp?
They are a underground association of thieves and such.
If you're tired, dear, please take the seat. I'm standing.
Yes.
And
cool.
now you're both standing like idiots
Cool.
with an
Just
empty
sit.
chair.
You'll have to excuse me, Enchantress. I was just
It's so
raised.
strange being called Enchantress this and Enchantress this. I have a name, you know.
You do? I thought your name was Enchantress.
Nagheim never told us.
Oh,
My
is
name
that...
is-
I figured Enchantress
Hmm.
was just a weird Taldorian?
Well, I've got a weird
Taldorian
name.
name. Anyway.
My brother and
This
my sister have weird names. It's totally
is-
fine to have a weird name.
To be fair,
The
we didn't even do
Enchantress
introductions.
No, we did. Actually. Well, once I did.
Oh,
To be
But-
fair, you were chasing down the horse.
oh.
Yeah.
My,
Wait, I said Elmora.
Hi.
Emorla. Sorry.
well,
It's
let's.
Enchantress Emorla.
What was that, Anne?
That's right. Common
Ella,
Underdark
okay.
name. Blah, 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 blah.
Wait, what?
Emorla.
Emola. Okay, gotcha.
Emola.
Darlene Archibald Cultivarius Esquire.
Good to
Pleasure.
meet you.
I'm just
Oh,
Rose.
Hello.
Viria.
But yes,
I know who you are. Go on with it. The clasp, you're saying.
I'm
Yes.
terrified of this woman.
After that, we
Well, hang on.
managed to.
I do have a question. How does one get involved with dealing with a clasp?
So, can I feel like my explanation at the end will be the answer to this. However, there was an agent in the city that has spotted me. And they were working with the class.
An
And
agent?
Of the Raven Queen.
I
We,
do apologize. Could I have but a moment with wee Nagheim here?
as
Yeah,
I said,
sure.
Thank you.
You can have all the
And I'll
moments
just
with me.
I'll just carry my mug or my cup out.
There's a nice garden path around the back there if you want to take a tour of the area a little bit.
Let's give them some privacy, you
Thank you.
guys.
Yep. He gets down on the floor, pulls on his boots, starts doing them up again.
I just look at my greaves and I'm like, fuck it, and I just walk out.
Colt's
There
like
is a
running
path.
after with the greaves. No.
there's a
but-
path. If there's a path, I'll clean your socks after. Do not worry. Follow the stones.
And we're out.
She closes the door behind everybody. She comes back to where Cult was seating across from you.
Since the day we abandoned our home and arrived here, we've remained secret as best we can. And it's because of that we remained safe. I have tried to educate you to the best of my abilities in every aspect with caution and wisdom, and yet, the first thing you set your mind to do is abandon both caution and wisdom.
Well, we struck a deal with the class where if we are to aid them, they will keep the agent off of me because the agent was under the class employment as well.
So a criminal organization is to be trusted on their word. Is that what I'm to understand?
And Nagheim looks, instead of more passive, looks visibly more frustrated. It was either I gave up those who agreed to aid me, and I forfeit their lives, or I took their word and worked on it. However, as we were carrying out what their wish, we found out that what they wanted was not aligning with our own views. They wanted us to bring in an informant, and we would not sacrifice another. So we teamed up with the city guard, and with the city guard's help, not only was the agent killed, the leader of the class was also taken out.
And what's to stop another of these agents from following in the first one's footsteps? What's to stop them from overrunning Western, looking for you?
After we went to a ball, and
I
at
don't
the
see how
ball,
this solves the issue.
Albert took me into the garden. And there, I was met by Shar.
Make a perception check.
$25.
You see, not with that voice, you don't. You see a slight sneer on one side of her face.
You met Shar at a party.
Shar had removed me from the party and took me into her own domain while still keeping the environment the same.
Tell me, it's been a while since I have been to parties. Do they still serve wine at parties?
I had not drank anything at the time.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't you have a drink in hand that you handed off to somebody?
That dropped. Nagheim was slightly sipping it because before they could do anything,
Okay,
they were distracted.
here's the thing. Just like you said before coming here, she can smell a lie.
I know.
And you acknowledging that you took a sip.
I know. I'm well aware of what I'm doing.
This is so terrifying. Oh my god. Character.
I see. I've known some parties, especially in a town like this. Not only is there wine, but there are other party favors, as they might call them.
This
I'm not
was-
going to ask if you partook in those as well.
This was not a small town.
No, it was a large city that can afford anything the heart desires. And you, at this party, who absolutely did not take part in any drinking of any sort of wine, saw a goddess.
Nagheim is going to clutch onto their cane, and a dark glow is going to start covering them, almost shadowing them slightly, and they're gonna cast Bless at first level on themselves.
Music's a bit
and
loud, Jason, by the
the
way.
enchantress.
Sorry for interrupting.
That track was really loud.
But yeah, on themselves and Amorla. Not only did I find out that it is in fact not the Raven Queen sitting there, but an imposter. I've been given Shar's blessing.
I see. I am curious. What does Shar look like exactly? I've never met a goddess.
Well, the goddess just booted them off the server. Because she is the goddess of secrets and she doesn't want her identity to be revealed. So she said, "Not today, motherfucker, not today."
My Discord just restart. I was like, huh, everything froze. Oh, Discord closed. Oh, it's restarting. Okay, cool.
Shar just snatched the people up.
Yeah. So, once again,
Nagheim would give a 1000% perfect description of who was in front of me. Because I have a shit memory of how you described it. But Nagheim would remember everything. Right down to the color of, I don't fucking know, some ring that was there if there was one. Like, perfect description.
okay. I'm gonna get you to do two things.
Mhm.
Make a perception check.
I have bless.
Mm-hmm.
So, wow, a roll perception, low perception roll. So,
I mean, somebody must have inspiration points if they wanted.
oh
them.
yeah, I definitely have inspiration points. What do I mean? I have like 3.
Just
I have
saying.
5.
So 15.
Okay. You notice her eyes go wide. The sneer that she was holding on to all this time throughout this conversation fades fairly quickly. And now I'm going to get you to make an insight check.
Where is it? Is the alphabet? There it is. 23. I'm back on my regular roll.
I mean, you could use an inspiration point if you want to blow it. No, I'm kidding. That's awesome.
Want
That's
that,
awesome.
that 20.
Yeah. Initially, you would say this look is fear. But you've never seen fear on her face before. And when you kind of take in the details that you do know, there's a fine line between what fear looks like and what hope looks like. And before your brain even puts that two together, she stands up and walks away from you and just holds onto the counter at the kitchen table for a brief moment. And she does that thing that always kind of annoyed you, where she's puzzling something out and she does like little half circle kind of pacing. Till finally she stops. And she storms beyond the curtain into where your bedrooms were. A few moments later, she slowly comes out, holding onto a piece of parchment. She pulls the chair back, sits back down, composes herself.
Pen's out. New page.
With that, the quill is out and the book just appears open to a blank page. But one thing that she would notice is in every corner of the book now, there is a raven. No, Well,
keep going. Talk about it. Talk about it.
Because it wasn't there before. There's a small raven, and around it is a purple circle.
Okay.
And just in the corner, instead of like numbers at the top of the page, it's just in the corner like a little stamp.
Okay.
As their book grows with them.
Nice. Her eyes are darting around all over the place, trying to sort her thoughts, trying to do everything, which is why she's not perceiving anything about your book. Finally, she steels herself.
Consecution is a practice within our culture that allows one to attach their spiritual essence to what is called a Luxon beacon. Now, the beacon itself is somewhat of a mystery, as differing accounts claim different origins and designs within. Regardless, what its true purpose is for some drow civilizations is a mean of preserving one's life and sidestepping the afterlife. When a drow dies within the limits of a beacon, their soul is transferred to an infant drow within proximity to a beacon. Around adolescence, the child will start to recall things from its past lives, insights they didn't have before, knowledge of things they never learned previously. Parts of the former soul start to bubble to the surface. Prior to the realization of the effects of consecution, many believed that people who were feeling the change were possessed by demons. Some even went insane, unable to come to terms with it, not knowing what exactly it was. This developed the necessity to determine ways to locate where the souls were being birthed and guide these intertwined minds to their whole. Bringing these twin souls to a beacon would allow both souls to emerge. The life lost is regained, but without completing this part of consecution, the soul remains untethered.
At this point, she feels it necessary to take a sip of tea. Make another perception check, please.
I'm gonna purposely fail this because Negheim's mind right now is, who am I? What is happening right now? Like,
And she will continue.
yeah.
She takes the parchment that's in front of her, and she turns it over and looks at it for a good long while before continuing.
I had a daughter once. She was a brilliant woman, far beyond most anyone I have ever met. This is no boast, only fact. Her line of studies drove her to explore magic beyond its known limitations. She questioned everything about religion, our culture, the beacons, and yes, the perceived limitations of time. When last we spoke, she had told me that she had made discoveries that could possibly have devastating ramifications. For what, I do not know. What I do know is this. It was the last time I ever saw my daughter. It was the time the Raven Queen rose to power in the Underdark. The time she sought out my daughter. The time that my daughter took her own life to keep her secret far from the Raven Queen's clutches. The Raven Queen is no fool. She knew of the Luxon Beacon and its design. She knew that my daughter would be found within another. And with them, the knowledge that my daughter held within her.
You notice that At this point, she can't really look you in the eye.
I found you. Not to save you, but to save her. And I prayed to Shar, keeper of all secrets far and wide, to please, please keep you secret. I could not bear to lose her twice. For years, I questioned whether I saved the right child. Then slowly, you were keen to magic. You were so very, very brilliant. It wasn't until you started to prod at the notion of time magic. I knew it once. Then I saw the signs. The worry, the confusion, the paranoia. And so I lied to you. I told you that it was all for a reason, a purpose. That you, Agheim, were to be the champion of Shar. But that is a lie. You're not the champion, my child. You're the secret.
And she will slide over the parchment to you. And as she turns it over, you see a young drow woman at a desk. Black hair, much like the color of your newly dyed hair. Frizzed out like a 1980s Tina Turner. And with a coiled tattoo under one eye. Writing in a journal with a black feathered quill.
Ragtime will stand up and push away from the table. It was a pleasure to see you again. Bow as they straighten up. Albert would... And Ragtime will walk out the door.
And we're going to take a quick break.
Oh my god. Oh, dude, I even drew us like a new toilet.
Oi! All right. So everybody,
Chills.
to lighten the mood a little bit, we're going to show our beloved TikTok video created by Ari. And then we'll be back here in about 10 minutes or so. See you in a little bit.
Dab, dab.
You are my dad. You're my dad. Wookie, wookie, wookie.
I don't care about my haters, and if you want to fight me, then fight me.
Hey, I told you too. Hey.
I don't need friends. They disappoint me.
I love you, bitch. Oh my God. I ain't gonna never stop loving you, bitch.
I would. I just just got too much to do tonight.
Wow.
Would anyone like some stew? Would anyone like some stew? Would anyone like some stew?
You ready to fucking die?
No, yeah, I'm a bad bitch. You can't kill me.
Next time you fucking put a hand on me, I'ma fucking rip your face off, bitch. What did he do to him? Cause he fucking pushed me next.
Hey bro, what do you want to eat?
The souls of the innocent.
A bagel.
No!
2 bagels.
You're all going to hell. Goodbye.
I want to see my little boy.
Here he comes.
I want to see my little boy.
Niner, we need backup. We're sending a chopper.
Y'all better get on this bitch. We about to go.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god. Stop fucking lying.
Is there anything better than pussy? Yes, a really good book.
How do you know what's good for me? That's my opinion!
And how much you pay for that taco?
Hey, yo, you know this. Boy, he's got his free taco.
I'm over 72, and I feel great.
You remember one time I liked you? No? Good, cause never happened. Aha! Oh.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Sit down.
Frank.
Stand up.
Frank.
Pass out.
Frank.
Wake up.
Frank.
No off-topic questions. Because I don't want to. No, permission denied. That's an off-topic questions. Next, you have been stopped.
I've been dreaming of a true love's kiss.
Welcome to Bath and Body Works.
Y'all ugly.
Objection, Your Honor. What is it? Overruled.
Excuse me, sir, has there ever been a robbery at this establishment?
Not that I know of. I don't know.
She is a bitch. BICTH.
I was in the 3rd grade. People treated me like a criminal because I killed somebody.
Welcome to physics.
Holy mother!
Girl, guess what they got, girl? Guess what? Le face 5 years.
Did you hang out with Beth last night?
You know, yeah, I did.
Oh, I love Beth.
You hate Beth.
Yeah, no shit, honey!
Hey bro, can I get a sip of that water? It's not water. Vodka. I like your style. It's vinegar. What? It's vinegar. Pussy.
Slow down. Grab your Bible. Pray like you're trying to make your soul a revival. Praise the Lord.
They got you, sucker. Fucking loser.
Let me out of here. Look, there's a bird, dude. It knows what's good. I'm telling you, I just heard it inside.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I'm telling you, Mom, I'm a thug. A rebellious child. My life be like, ooh, ah.
It's Brittany, bitch.
That's the reaction I wanted. Welcome back, everybody.
I mean, if you're not emotionally damaging us, I don't want it.
You're welcome?
Honestly. Literally destroy me in my
How
emotions.
dare you be a good GM?
GM.
Yeah,
I'm your
game
daddy
master.
master.
All right. So, the rest of you are taking a little half-hearted tour around the little garden that Imorla has set up. Colt.
I was gonna say before that.
Can you put your mic?
I didn't want to interrupt.
No worries.
All of that before, but Colt was gonna try to eavesdrop
Oh, sure.
and be all sneaky. See
Make a
if-
stealth
Really
check.
shouldn't do that, you know.
Oh, unless Viria talks him out of it.
Oh, I don't know. Do I notice him? I can
Yeah,
make
he
him-
just sort of leans up
Well,
against
let's
the
find
wall
out.
where
Make a
the
stealth
kitchen
check.
window is. Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure she would know, but
I
don't
have
know,
a
you're
good
pretty sneaky,
perception.
you know?
Let's contest
Oh,
it.
It's broad daylight, but you're not in all black anymore, so you never know.
Where's my sneaks? Where's my sneaks at? Oh, I love my sneaks.
Holy shit!
Nope. Nope. I don't love my sneaks. I have a plus 10. How dare?
Don't you have inspiration?
I do have inspiration.
Oh my god.
I rolled a 16. You rolled a 15. I'll let you re-roll for that if you want.
She's gonna let you.
Let me.
So, Viri, do you want to re-roll your perception check with an inspiration point?
Look at us.
I don't have an inspiration point, so.
I thought I gave you one last night. Or not last
used
night.
it.
Last, that sounded so bad.
on
No,
Thursday.
on Thursday. Yeah. Please,
Oh,
just
did
ignore
I?
that.
No.
Yeah. You made a joke.
heard it.
You made me laugh. Yeah.
Okay. I did not notice. I don't want to use my inspiration for this. So.
You don't
Look at
notice
us,
when I
though.
make jokes? Oh, we were friends, yo.
Just
Whatever.
Carlton Negheim using inspiration for every roleplay moment and never combat. Everyone, like,
These are the important ones, you guys. All right,
These are the
so
important
I'll say this. If the stealth roll is going to stay, Viri, you don't notice because it didn't take long for Cult to sneakily put their ear up against the door, listen in, and you hear undercommon speech throughout the whole thing.
Of course. That's why the accent dropped.
Are you
That's
tired?
why the accent
Did I drop an
dropped.
accent? I don't know.
yeah.
Did you? Are you tired, Colt? Did you sleep well last night? You're like leaning up against the door a little bit like that. Like, do you need support? Are you good?
Are you offering me a shoulder to lean upon?
No, I'm offering you to take a nap while we wait for Nagheim.
Oh. No, I'm fine. Let's go take a look at this garden.
I mean,
Meanwhile,
it just
Rose
looks
is
like
already-
any old garden, but sure.
I can tell you what's not playing. It's the look of love.
What's up, Callie?
Oh no.
The look of.
Oh, here's a good. Viri, make a Constitution check.
Do you want a check or a saving throw? I mean, they're the
Yeah,
same.
saving
whatever.
throw. No, you got it right. Yeah.
22.
Oh, the hay fever season is not affecting you.
Magical plants.
Yep. Well, no, it's spices and herbs, but you know, we'll see. Sure.
There's
I'll
just
give you
a
that
small
one.
enchantment just to like prevent too much of, you know, the
This is
pollen
where
from going.
James's giant peach originated from.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Like, it only allows specific amounts of pollen up in the air, but
Mhm.
sometimes it goes a little array because magic.
So I'll say after about a long 15 minutes to you on the outside, a very grueling 15 minutes for Nagheim on the inside, eventually your beloved drow wizard / cleric comes out the door.
Rose is, at that point, Rose is on the grass, kind of like starfish again, and she goes, "What's up, Nagheim?"
We're leaving.
Yeah. Did that not
Now?
go well?
Cook gets up.
It went amazingly.
All
And
right,
Nagheim just
well-
doesn't look at anyone when they say that. Like, they're
I
just looking off.
I should probably return this.
You are more
and,
than welcome to just leave it at the door.
Well, my greaves are in there. I'll just leave so I can awkwardly poke my head in, grab my greaves. Lovely tea. Thanks for having us.
Rose does the same thing.
Leave the cup.
And when she does so, she whispers quietly to Viri, like, "Is it me or the vibes are kind of weird?"
Right, you told me that one. The vibes are the atmosphere, general atmosphere.
Yeah.
A little.
And before the door closes, Nagheim will just go, "What was her name?" To Amorna.
Oh shit. I'm so sorry.
Pause
Yeah.
for effect or forgetfulness.
She'll say in Undercommon. I don't keep secrets from you. But that one is mine.
Nagheim will just switch to common. Goodbye. And we'll just turn away and get on the cart.
Rose is carrying her shoes and sensing the urgency of going back, so she doesn't put back her boots, and she goes toodaloo, and then goes back in the cart and sit next to Nagheim.
What the enchantress will see is Nagheim will take the quill and flick it, and it will become a brilliant gold color instead of black. And
Albert
then-
looks down at his feathers. He's like, "What the fuck?"
But Nagheim will.
You're a canary now. Fuck you.
That Nagheim will then flick the quill away. And just back to her.
Okay.
It was a pleasure meeting you, and then we are going. So, Have a great day.
You can quit
Thanks
the
for the tea.
formalities.
Right. And he goes and.
I was thinking like this was gonna be like a nice wholesome thing, like just have some tea, talk the shit, be like, you know, catch up, have
Evil
her be
DM.
proud of me,
Evil DM.
and now I'm questioning absolutely everything forever.
I wear my crown of flame with honor.
Oh, dear me. All
But
right.
as you guys set off again, as soon as you get to the edge of the town, little droplets of rain begin to come down. And you head towards the road that leads northward towards Whitestone. On your way, you come across another cart that is coming the opposite way, back to Turst Fields. And one of the riders waves you down.
Wait, who's driving the cart? Our cart. Okay.
Yeah. Probably Rose and Colt are sitting up front.
I'm sitting with Nagheim.
Oh, you're sitting with. Oh, so I'm driving.
Nagheim is like dissociation, full dissociation right now. Just trying to rack their own brain and. Yeah.
While this is happening, Rose will gently grab Nagaheim's hand and just hold it and not say anything. Just hold their hand.
Must protect.
I'm just riding ahead on Cream.
So as you slow down to meet the driver, you see, with a hood over their head, but a muzzle sort of face, you see it's actually a Knoll driver. Where you go?
Hello? Hello, well met. Good friend. We're heading north. And yourself?
Head Whitestone. No pass.
Why not? Are you
preventing us from passing, or
No.
Well,
No travel. Too dangerous. Had to turn back. Don't go.
oh, you're telling us not to go because it was too dangerous. What dangers did you face, friend?
Evil creatures. Feral beasts.
Feral beasts, like wolves?
wild animals, or just
Safer to go forest, not road. Road dangerous.
We've got this cart though. What's their are the Knowles party in a cart? What's the party look like?
Two drivers at the front.
Okay.
The main driver holding the reins and everything is a Knoll. He seems to be running the show. In the back of the cart, they're just starting to put up the tarp over it, but you can see about 3 other individuals in there and a very large cart coming back from there. If you want to make a perception check.
Yes, please.
Viri, were you talking to the individuals as well?
I
You can
was
make
as
one
well.
too. Yeah.
Well, do you want me to assist you, Colt, or shall I make my own?
Sure.
You can assist.
Okay, I'll assist. You have the higher modifier, so.
First one was a 12.
Metagamer.
and,
No, I don't care.
12.
I mean,
Sorry.
technically, I was assisting, not leading the conversation. So.
No worries. Sorry, you said a what and a what?
A 12 and a less than 12.
Okay. So we'll say the 12. not too difficult to see. You just see the tops of a lot of like produce, fruits, vegetables, meats. You get the idea that this was probably, the size of this shipment was probably to deliver the goods that might not be able to grow in a mountain city. So this was probably their supply train, but apparently they couldn't get through.
Okay. What's your name, friend?
Of all the fucking things I thought of for this game, a name trips me up.
Strix. Strix. Oh, well, Strix, Colt, pleasure to meet you. So you said if we keep heading north, we're going to be safer if we go into the Parchwood Timberland.
Cart won't make through. You should tie up. Leave camp. Horses. Maybe. Not safe. Be on guard.
Well, thank you very much. I mean, are they large beasts, claws, big teeth, or the humanoids?
Big beast. Teeth.
Big beasts with teeth. Okay. Oh, and he looks to Various like, we can handle big beasts with teeth, right?
Well, yeah, I suppose we've handled worse, technically, Beholder, even though it was, undead.
Well, we've got to go anyway, so...
And we can keep an eye out. We don't even need to fight. We can just...
Avoid
them.
Yep, absolutely.
Look out for signs.
All right. Hey, Strix, buddy old pal. Since you didn't get to do any business, do you got some fresh veg and meats that you're willing to sell us?
Come, look.
All right. And he gets down off the cart and goes and does a little business as like a thank you.
So I would say in this area, you've got your regular fruit and veg that you can find. There's a whole assortment of spices and herbs, or herbs if you're nasty. There's some bits of tea, coffee, that kind of stuff, flour.
I'm attacked.
There are some things where it would be better to get than, like, say, flour for a journey like this. You're not going to do a lot of baking in the forest.
Wow, that was like a cough burp.
That's because I love you.
Inspiration.
Thank you.
No, don't give the DM inspiration.
No. I take it back.
No, I'm writing it down.
Yeah, take it back.
I'm writing it down.
I take it back. I take it back. DM doesn't get inspiration.
Have inspiration.
Too late now, that's canon.
Yeah.
That's
Plus
an inspiration
one.
that you have, so you can give it to me.
Or one when I think to give it, I don't have to anymore. No, you know me. I'm going to give you guys a bazillion of them. All right.
Oh, like, please kill me right now.
Give me 5 minutes, please. All right. So, yes, you have a collection of certain things. There are some salted meats that do need to be cooked on a fire, but they will hold a lot longer than most. However much you're willing to spend, you'll have an assortment at that point.
Okay, pretty much, like, they're only going to be on the road for 2 days, so it'll get salted meats, some fresh vegetables.
Yeah. All right, so... I don't know, you want to say a gold?
Sure.
Done.
Sold for a gold.
So stock yourself up with however many of everything that you wanted, and I'll say cool. They even slip you, because you spent at least a gold's worth of money, they'll slip you a little pocket handful of whiskey.
Ooh.
As a thank you.
It's just good business, baby.
Hells yeah.
And it's nothing but mushrooms.
Perfect. Drug trips. Woo!
I think Dangaheim really needs it.
Oh, those kinds of mushrooms. Sorry, I thought.
Oh no! Regular eating mushrooms.
Yeah, but like, could they just
Okay,
not
so
be
yeah, my
regular
reaction
mushrooms?
is-
Because
Yeah.
I need those.
That would be a wild game. Oh, those mushrooms you bought? Not the kind you thought.
I kind of could use those mushrooms. Rose is right.
Everything is so blue.
I'm suddenly in a fantastic mood.
I can taste
And then
yellow.
they start crying and freaking out because they're having a bad hide because they're in a bad mood.
Okay, I've written down salted meat, 2
Well, now that
meals,
we've scared off
veg,
all the
and
parents with
dram of
children from the
whiskey.
stream, let's keep going.
We're an adult.
And now the origin.
This is
Oh, I
an
know.
adult stream, okay?
Boobies, butts, all that kind of stuff.
Control your children.
Yes. Have safe
Or not.
sex.
I don't give a shit.
Yes.
Mhm.
We're not
Okay.
interested in crotch goblins.
It's true. Crotch goblins. You know, children.
Oh, is that what they're called now?
Yeah, crotch goblin.
I much prefer that. Thank you, Fred.
Yeah.
Point of
Crotch
inspiration.
goblin. How did you not know that?
Because I'm
We're
old. And I don't have
No,
kids.
you're not.
If y'all are old, I'm old. That's
In this economy, I sure hope you don't.
Yeah.
Anyway.
honestly.
Anyway, moving on from there, you say goodbye to Strix. He bids you a farewell. He gives you a nice little bow, too, which was not expected, but hey. And you make your way up. Yeah, there it is. Up to the suggested edge of the Parchwood Timberlands. Now, as was suggested to you all, you could abandon the cart, leave the horses tied up. But that's a discussion for all of you.
Okay. Sorry, I just have to clear my throat.
A little. I was just gonna quickly say a little update for Rose. There's been no change in Nagheim. When the cart stopped, there was never a moment of questioning or anything. Nagheim is still just blankly staring ahead of them, whichever way their head is. You know, there's just they are lost in their mind completely right now.
Rose is still holding your hand.
Maybe we can... I mean, they seem pretty out of it. Maybe we can have them ride with you, Rose?
Yeah, I think that might be the best. I don't know what happened in that cabin, but I think it shook them up.
Well, should we? I think we should take the horses. We can
Oh,
leave the
definitely.
cart. Leave the cart. Just play it safe, and then continue on horses. And then once it gets dark, we'll make camp in the Parchwood, and then we'll. Nagheim obviously needs a little quiet time. Totally fine.
And Albert needs to go outside to pee. And by Albert, I mean Harry. I'll be right back.
Oh, why did I think Xander was just like, I'm going to go outside and have a pee. I have a perfect bathroom in the indoors, but hey, there's nothing like going out.
So,
yeah.
Rose will undo whatever attachment is after on. Wait, is potato mine or is potato yours?
Gravy is mine, potatoes yours.
Okay. On potato.
Horse.
Listen, we haven't interacted with the horse in a couple of games. I forgot. And just get everything ready. And
Names
then
are hard, you guys. Names are hard.
Rose will assist Nagheim getting onto potato. And then
The whole
Rose
thing
will
is
get.
just like Nagheim is just going through the motions. Like
Yeah.
you're not having to like adjust their arms. It's you just lead them and they are just following.
So I put Nagheim in the front, and then Rose will sit behind Nagheim and just hold the reins, and she and Nagheim are ready to go.
So, Viria, I'll take lead if you want to take back. We're a little bit more maneuverable, so because of one per horse.
Close. Yeah.
All right, sounds good. And
Albert
he just
will sit on Cult's shoulder and aid with keeping watch.
now I partially missed the gold Albert thing. Was your quill gold, or did you turn
Just
Albert
the quill.
gold?
Just the quill.
Okay.
But you would
I
notice
was fucking with you.
you would notice though, one of Albert's tail feathers has a shimmer of gold to it. Just one.
Looks good. Gives him a little scratch under the chin and rides ahead. Not terribly fast. Just like trail riding.
Okay.
Trying to find a good path.
As we're riding, you can hear the faint singing of Rose, who's singing, because like Nagaheim is in front of her, so she's kind of like putting her shoulder, her head on their shoulder and singing songs to him to try to like, you know songs you would sing to someone to comfort them. That's what Rose is doing right now, as she's riding the horse.
Yeah, typical crotch goblin songs. Yeah, I get you.
No, not crotch goblin songs.
Oh.
Must be clear.
Taylor Swift healing songs, but make it fantasy.
Okay. Okay.
Same.
I got you. So, as you guys make your way to the edge of the forest, hey, you hear.
It is unwise for ones of your ilk to wander these roads as of late, and the world would be lesser for your loss, Nagheim Elf.
Stepping from behind some of the trees in the forest, you see a very tall humanoid figure with the lower half of a horse. And anyone who has a bare minimum of 5 history will remember that this is the centaur Ariel that you met at the farm all that while ago.
Ariel, is it you?
Indeed.
Oh, I thought it was a ghost. You're not a ghost, are you? You're all in. You're good. Good.
Are centaur ghosts even a thing?
Ghosts
You were
are
all-
everywhere.
We're here, and you were all the way over there, and now you were here. Whoa!
I mean, we're not that far from. I mean, no, I
Are
wouldn't
we?
do that.
This
I'm
is
not saying
true.
anything. Sorry.
I'm just happy to see you, buddy.
You as well.
Do you fare well, friend, or what are you doing up here?
We are scouting these woods, as they have turned sour as of late, and we know not why. There are whispers of some evil in the wind.
I
Creatures.
heard about. Yeah, that.
We're getting this message, but we got business in Whitestone, so we thought we met up with some gnolls on a cart who are having some, and so we're following some of their advice, taking our way through the woods.
It would be wiser to leave at once. But if you are determined to follow your path, the tribe will offer protection and guidance among us. We shall ensure your safety. The horses, however, it would be unwise to bring their kind through.
Nagheim will just softly speak up. I don't know how much I can walk right now.
And we're kind of in a hurry as well.
We must
Also,
move
like-
in silence. Speed is not your friend this day. The woods
Also, like-
themselves have their own trickery, but there is something greater and darker stalking within.
We've heard big feral and fangs from the gnoll folk.
What we have heard and observed Something altogether different from fang and claw.
Like what?
We know not.
Well, to have observed something, you have an idea? Yes?
Much larger than trees themselves.
Is it a dragon?
We know not.
Dragons aren't really a thing, though, are they?
I don't know. You said something. They said something big. Dragons are big.
Dragons are a thing.
Well,
where are we, by the way?
You're at
we're in
the
the
edge
woods.
of the forest.
Nagheim is just kind of coming into realizing they aren't at the cottage anymore.
Oh, we took the Alabaster Trail north, and we're just on the inside of the Parchwood Timberland.
You were a little bit out of it.
It's
And
fine. You'll
something
catch up.
big is... Would it be beneficial to try to deal with it?
Iriel, any thoughts on that? We'd be happy to join you if you're offering safe passage. We gotta get there, and if we gotta slow down, we trust your judgment.
I would offer this. While I know of your bravery, an entire tribe has not returned from these woods.
Of your people.
Indeed.
That's a lot of people disappearing up here.
Now, I don't mean to sound flippant, but perhaps just the four of us isn't going to draw as much attention as a whole tribe. We could just sneak through, I'm just saying. It's a possibility. Cult doesn't seem to be very interested in finding a going back solution, but a going forward solution. He still wants to go.
And he's made it clear, like,
They will escort us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My friend, I don't know how much I can walk right now. But I will, if you think you know what is best, you should probably listen, since this is not our expertise.
What I believe to be best is for you to survive. Going into these woods, that is not a guarantee. Knowing these forests as well as we do, the chances will be greater.
Well, here's the thing. We have to get to Whitestone, and we were told the road is no option, and now the woods aren't. So, what do we do?
How do we get to Whitestone then?
With us at your side.
Okay, I have a question, Uriel, and I'm sorry if it's offensive, and if it is offensive, I really don't mean to offend you. I just want to ask a question, and I'm really sorry if I offend you. Would it be possible for Nagaheim to maybe like ride on like one of your back? Is that offensive?
We were all thinking it.
I was thinking of just holding on to like.
Because they can't walk right now. I mean, the three of us, we can walk, but they can't. So would that be possible? I'm sorry to be asking something if I shouldn't be
They walk up
asking.
to you as you are babbling on like this. They will lean down from the torso so that their face is just... Well, they lean down to where they thought it would meet your face, and then they realize you're a bit shorter, so they go down on like the knees to like actually meet you, and they still have to hunch down at the waist.
Tiny.
We have been asked this question. Fear not. We are not pack mules, but we are not so proud as to not help those in need.
Well, I can carry them if anything.
She is a pack mule. Nope, I said that out loud. I regret it immediately. Cole's just gonna walk behind a tree.
This one has humor.
Yes, I think we all do.
This will be a good trip.
And he stands back up.
And, young one, you could never offend. I see your heart. And he moves back.
And he moves back towards the forest again.
Well, that settles one thing.
Perfect.
Well, we should probably leave the horses in a stable somewhere. Is there anything anywhere we can
I may have a solution to that.
do that?
The horses can ride with the tribe. They will be here when we need them. And I guarantee they shall be safe.
That's way better than just letting them wander about the woods.
Indeed.
Oh, they'll have their own bodyguard then, so that works.
So you see,
All right.
you see Ariel line up so that there is one member of the herd with each one of you. And they position it so that you're going to be going single file for the most part.
Hide
Ariel.
their numbers.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, you have too many. I'm not giving you a point of it. Nope. You shouldn't have told me how many you had. All right. So, Ariel is going to be leading the pack. Who? Tell me the order you guys want to go in.
I don't know.
Well, you're
whose
just raising
back I'm
hands,
on.
not using your words, guys.
I need to know whose back I'm on.
Well, you're not
Okay,
on
I
anyone's
can-
back yet.
Not
Rose
yet.
is really keen-eyed, so I'm gonna vote Rose go because
Sure.
Go
as much
first.
as I'm sneaky, we're not
I
really.
think I'm actually
really
the one with the
sneaking
highest
centaurs.
perception.
Okay.
Yeah, but right now you're like out of it mentally.
Yeah, we
so
want
no,
to
you're
we
not.
want to keep you like no in the middle. There's cushion around us.
I was planning, actually, anyway, once I get on a back to go into Albert's vision and fly off.
That's cool.
That's fine. Be wherever. I'll be doing something.
I will go
good
first.
stuff.
You'll go
I'll
first. Okay.
trade off with Rose and stay close to Nagheim. So if that's second or third,
I'll hang around the back. It's fine.
Okay.
Before I
Be
leave,
up
I
in the back.
look at Cream, and I like take Cream's head on the side because, like, you know, horses see better from the side. I go, now you be good.
Gary mom.
And you see Cream just kind of like nuzzle into your armpit a little bit, just
Good girl.
God's gonna
Rose will
take
do
the
something similar and emptying a couple things from the saddlebags and then just petting Potato.
and you see Potato kind of like just
Cool,
very
we'll try to do
emphatically
the
like,
same.
yeah.
Cole will do the same. He's like, Gravy, you be good.
Gravy turns its ass to you.
Oh, Gravy, smack.
Make a
Gravy,
dick
never
st- No, I'm kidding.
I do it. I don't
no,
even
no,
care.
no. That's cool. All right.
Just letting you know I'm walking behind you, you big idiot. Oh, and takes their food and their whiskey that they just got.
Okay. Does anybody need anything out of the cart? You got all your supplies. You're all good.
Yeah.
Okay. Does anybody need to go boom boom before we go into the forest? Hey. Gotta ask now.
Colt, you Begoya's behind a tree.
Cool.
Yeah. When Colt returns and kind of stands beside Nagheim. Nagheim's just gonna kind of lean over, be like, hit my foot, or hit my leg 3 times if you need me.
I'm sorry.
Colt clarifies. Oh, sorry.
No, to Nagheim will go to say to Colt.
Oh, say to Colt.
Hit
I
my
thought you were
leg.
saying that the
Oh, no.
centaur.
I thought
No,
so
to
too. That's
Colt.
why I freaked out.
No, to Colt. Hit my leg 3 times if you need me.
You got it. So Colt will be walking right beside the
And
centaur
as-
and Nagheim,
Yeah,
if that
Nagheim
works.
gets up. They'll situate themselves where they're holding on. And then we'll go into Albert.
Okay.
And
So
fly a bit ahead and away. And off to the side a bit and ahead
now,
a little.
I'll say, only because of your keen mind, even though you are a little bit scatterbrained right now, justifiably so, you estimate that going by foot now, traveling through this forest will take you at least 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just letting you know.
It's
All
gonna be
right.
great.
So, once everybody is set, you start making your way in.
Make a moment.
You start heading in towards. What is it called again? Archwood Timberlands.
I have the map in front of me.
Thank you. All right.
Spooky music.
I know. Just to let you know, Jason,
Yes, sir.
my plan with with Albert is to kind of like keep Albert within the 100 feet so we can be in constant communication. But if, let's say, of course, if Albert notices anything, to let, like, Nagheim will say it because it is Nagheim. But also a sacrifice, as if there's a noise coming, if we make too much noise, the idea is to use Albert in a nearby tree to really quickly try to make it seem like the noise is coming from there. So not only be the eyes, but like the
Distraction.
if they need it, they have like something that would fit in the woods as that noise came from there. And if they feel like attacking, it would go to Albert instead of towards us.
Okay. Well, you remind me of that, okay?
Yeah, that's the idea that I have going on with this, but mostly just spending the whole time in Albert eyes.
Gotcha.
You clever Dickens.
It's like I'm a smart character or something.
Smart.
Let me just pick something up.
Now he's
Yeah, I
gonna
am a
plan on
smart
holding counter to like
Kill me.
circumvent everything you've just explained.
Oh, 100%. I can't wait.
All right.
It's gonna all be on the opposite side, so I'll be like out this side, and it's all gonna be happening over here.
It's gonna be a cart situation 2.0.
With that, everybody make a stealth check.
Ah,
I no
Oh,
longer
I'm-
have disadvantage on them.
I can't wait till I get my.
Okay.
I can't wait till I get my new dice.
Why did I roll a sleight of hand?
I don't know. Roll it again.
Oh, that's terrible.
bad.
Oh,
Use my inspiration.
Please
I
do.
rolled a nat 1.
I'm gonna
Please
use my many
do.
inspirations. I gotta use.
you know
these
what?
up.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my inspiration as well.
What would I
Just
roll?
as I was saying.
Would I roll? Would
A
I
stealth.
roll?
Yeah.
I'm just there
yeah.
on the centaur, not doing
No, you're
anything.
not.
Oh,
13.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't recall
A 13
anyone.
and a
He
13.
offered if needed, but I haven't heard anyone say you are actually on it yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
All right.
Well, a 9. Well, it makes sense. Nagheim is there limp. Well, no, I would have to be. For me to be in Albert's eyes, I would have to be on the back of a centaur.
Oh, okay.
Because they're blind and deaf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
I
no.
can't move. I'm blind, deaf. I can speak, but I also can't move. Unless someone's dragging me. Like,
Gotcha.
You could drag me.
Okay. So. The centaurs lead you through the canopy of the forest, with one member of the herd stationed between each of you as you go. The trees almost seem to change seasons the deeper into the woods you travel. Leaves scatter to the ground more densely. The air seems to grow colder. A mist begins to envelop the area and sets a chill beneath your clothes. Soon you begin to realize the forest isn't changing. It's decaying. You find yourselves walking amongst tall, slender trees that would be teeming with life, but now are withered, the bark graying, sapped of its essence. Branches that once held green, vibrant leaves above are toppling to the forest floor with loud cracking echoes, with every noise emanating from behind the veil of mist. The entire party of brave warriors watch for any sign of danger. I would like everyone to roll a d20, please.
Oh, I will add, since it's decaying and stuff, you'll hear every so often just a small... How do you describe a raven's...
Caw.
Caw? Like it is a caw?
Caw.
Or a crow.
I'll get you to roll it in d20 if you could.
Yeah.
Oh, roll it in d20, thank
Oh,
you.
fuck yeah.
But... Nice.
You don't know if it's good or bad, honey.
Yeah. Every so
Where's my
often, though, just so everyone can, just so it's kind of to people understand. Well, not people. So Cult understands where Nagheim's voice is. You just hear a caw every so often as the bird flies around.
Chuck, you can type in /r space 1d20.
Oh gosh.
Or on the complete...
R.
And on the
Or
complete...
it's off on the side.
Yeah,
the
on
I
the
can't
left
find
side.
it. No, fuck.
Do you have
Slash
something with a
R.
modifier 0?
I've been looking.
Yeah. It should be /r space d20.
Hang
right?
on, I'll post it into the Discord.
Oh,
there.
thank you.
Oh, 1. Yeah, that's right. You have to put the... How many?
What? Oh, in the Discord. I'm sorry. I'm looking all over
in
the
text
place
and
here.
voice.
Ugh, crumbs.
You're all over the place.
You made me lose my cool. Never had it. Okay. There. Oh, for crying out loud.
It's fine. I rolled a 5.
Oh, but I don't know what it's for.
No, you don't.
Okay.
So as you all are walking, you hear branches snap over to the side, and eventually you get comfortable enough that you realize, okay, that's just a twig snapping, no need to worry about it. That's probably a squirrel. We're good there. But then you all hear a and you turn and look. Nagheim, you start to feel a slight tickle in your throat, eventually a cough. And as soon as your cough echoes out, you see the rest of the party that you turn and then give you dirty looks.
I don't see shit. I still do it, though, but I don't see. Because I'm in Albert.
For story context, this knocks you out of Albert.
Okay.
Because I'm not doing that again. So everyone's kind of looking at you, side-eyeing you, because the plan is to stay stealthy. And then your coughing gets worse. You hear mutterings that they should just leave you behind. You're dragging everybody down. We're going to get noticed. It's too much of a risk. When you try to protest, you cough into your hand, and you see a single maggot in your hand. Again, you try to protest, to tell someone, but you feel wriggling within your throat, and the coughing turns into retching all of a sudden. You double over and you fall off the centaur, hitting the ground hard. You cough and cough, you reach out and you look at the ground, and as you cough, a splattering of worms hits the ground. It goes on and on until the worms coming out of your mouth are so abundant that they start crawling up your face and blinding you. They cover your eyes. You reach out to claw away the creatures, and that is when you feel hands on your wrists, pulling you away, restraining you. The visions fade, and you realize that the blood you see underneath your fingernails held out in front of you are from the scratches you now have across your eyes. You now have disadvantage on all your saving throws. Excuse me, ability checks.
Baby.
No. Also, gross. I love it. Oh God, what's gonna happen to the rest of us?
I'm just gonna do this so I remember. I'll give myself an exhaustion level because the level 1 exhaustion is disadvantage on ability checks.
That works for me.
Nice, nice.
So that way I can keep it'll help me remember.
Mm-hmm.
Do we notice Nagaheim coughing?
Yes. Because between two of you, I'll say whoever wants to, you would be restraining him. Because you look back and you see your friend trying to claw their eyes out.
Oh, since I'm the closest, I'd probably sort of stop the convoy and be like, hang on a moment, like, just stop, and sort of maybe bring Nagheim down to
They
the
fell
ground
off.
to just. Oh, they fell off. Okay, I see. So Colt's basically on Nagheim, holding their wrists and making sure they're not gonna injure themselves, and is trying to like calm them down and be like, "What's the matter? What do you see? Stop! You gotta stop that!"
As you
Nagheim!
do this, the rest of the herd kind of encircles all of you. While you take care of this, they're looking out throughout the forest, throughout the trees. And they kind of wince every time you make a sound above a whisper.
Rose is gonna look at the centaurs and say, Ariel, what is this?
This is the effects of the forest.
I'll
We
just
must be
have
quick.
like I was holding back behind the rest of them, so as soon as I see Nagheim fall off, I just run up to them, and like as Colt is taking care of them, I'll just instantly like summon my greatsword to me. And just keep an eye out along with the centaur.
Okay.
We must be quick. Is your friend all right?
Colt's holding Nagheim's wrist tighter than he'd like because Nagheim is our little sliver wizard and he doesn't want to hurt them. So
Ariel will walk up beside you. He'll look down at Nagheim. Extend a hand down to you.
Nagheim Elf. You ride with me.
Without just Nagheim just nods and shakily, while still looking at the ground, looking on their chest and just like their hands and yeah.
Hold close. The warmth will set in.
Yeah.
This has no bearing on your courage.
And he will.
And Colt's
He'll help you on to the back of him.
We must continue.
And in Elvish, Nagheim under their breath is just gonna be saying like maggots. worms on me, in me. And it's just muttering it, just almost trying to remind themselves that it didn't happen, but it happened, but it wasn't real. You know, like but that's just what they're saying in Elvish. So Ariel understands what's they saw, but they don't want to alarm everyone, so they're just trying to say it under their breath. Since they're literally holding on to him, they're right by his ears, you know?
Yeah.
Joke's on you. We all speak Elvish.
But are you close enough? That's the thing.
I know. Except Viri, we all speak Elvish.
All right. So
But
you all
how can you
continue.
hear me?
Yeah.
Sorry.
You all continue on for the next stretch of your first day. Everyone roll a d20, please.
Oh.
17 might be good.
Lowest again.
With the sight of Nagheim and their reaction to what affected them, you're all a little more on edge, like, how could this affect us? What will we see? What will... And you hear a scream from the rear as one of the centaurs starts bucking away and stumbling over. One of his companions runs over to him and tries to shake him. And he just shakes his head in a language, and they speak in whispers between each other, but it's a language that none of you understand. And the affected one just waves him off and heads out towards the forest, leaving you all. The other one comes back and whispers to Ariel.
We are one less. Be mindful. Steel yourselves. Night is falling. We may see the worst of it still.
How many centaurs are there with us now? 3?
Now 3.
Give me 1 second. How big is this? How big are they?
Large? So you're considered medium, so one size above you. Standing, probably 2 of Rose, at least.
It will be cramped.
They cannot go in the bag of devouring.
I have no intention of putting them there.
This little horse leg is kicking out. No, I don't want to go.
It smells in here.
I'm not sure. Well, I would know. What Nagheim would know. Could I fit them all in the hut?
No.
It's just could I fit Ariel in the hut with us?
Probably not comfortably for the rest of you, no.
I don't care about comfort.
Is that it?
Oh, I know what we can do. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
All right. So, as night takes over from the gray afternoon, the moonlight peeking out from behind the evening clouds gives a sickly green tinge to the surroundings. The breeze, having picked up slightly, pushes and pulls the arthritic limbs of the forest, creaking loudly as though to alert any shadows hiding amongst them to seek you out in the night. As the day arrives, you all collect yourselves for the coming journey through this depressive forest once more, none of you feel truly rested.
Nagheim would have done Tiny Hut,
Okay.
and Nagheim would have paired people off. So one centaur and one person would go for watch while they cram as many people into the hut as they can. And then when that watch is off, they would bring the others out and then cram as much in as they can. Probably leaving one centaur out, but they would just try to keep swapping out what they can to try to keep as many people sheltered in the hut for as much comfort. Since it's warm, and it gives the feeling of safety.
It's a very nice thought, but
Do not worry about us. You and your friends can stay in
Worry.
the bubble. We shall keep watch. This is our home. We are accustomed to this. You are not. And we need your strength for the coming days.
So we would all just
Sleep in the
hut.
West Bubble.
Sleep in, Nagheim's dome. Well, the shadowed dome.
I gotta say, this is giving me massive The Ritual vibes, and I love it.
By the way, since it would have been everyone's first time seeing the dome, you'd actually, when you're under there, you would see just the stars in the night sky as to where we would be positioned under, but every so often you would see like a shadowed cloak wisp around them, and it's almost like blotting out that part of the sky. And it would just stay there a moment, and then it would move to another spot, blotting out those stars. And it's like the stars give a dull glow in, not enough to really like keep you awake, but it's just, you would just see a shadowed, and then when it would get to Nagheim, it would just linger a little longer every time, and then move on.
okay. Now, as you all lay down for the night, is there anything anyone needs to do before you go to sleep?
Colt will awkwardly try to lighten the mood. He's like,
How so? Give us an example.
So, this is a spooky forest, but you know what? I can talk to ghosts. So, if we come across anything super haunted, just leave it to me. I'll play some
You can talk
cards
to
with them.
ghosts?
Yeah.
Really?
Remember their entire... He lives in a haunted mansion?
Yeah, the whole mansion.
Oh.
He's gotta be able to do that. He told me about ghost mice the other day, so.
And
Yeah,
I'm
but
sure...
we didn't actually see the ghost. I didn't think that was
heard-
real.
But I think I heard the mouse.
You heard the mouse at least. Oh, that's good. It's the key is sort of not looking when you're looking.
Yeah, that's what
Always
Auntie Olaf said.
just out of the peripheral, and then sometimes you can catch it, and then sometimes, but they talk really weird, so it's kind of ass backwards. So when you're talking, you have to answer the last question first. It's kind of complicated. It's sort of, when you're in the moment, it works, but yeah. Sometimes they tell me secrets and I'm a little bit better at things, which is kind of cool. But
Since you're an expert at ghosts, what's the vibe you're getting from this forest? Do you think they're mean ghosts or good ghosts or evil ghosts? Or like, what type of ghosts do you think they are in here?
Well, the spirits are really a rich tapestry, and they're not even on this plane.
What's a plane?
Plane of existence? Oh god. He does his best to explain what the layers of planes are to Rose. I'll make an intelligence check.
Sure.
Oh, I don't know what my intelligence is. Oh my god. Where did my little dice roller go? That's a 13.
He's like, you know, like layers of a cake. Like when you have different, but there's lots and lots and lots, and all of them are very different. It would make a terrible, terrible cake. And this goes on until people are finally like, okay, we get it. You're talking.
Whatever
We get it. You don't really
explanation
understand
you
it either.
give-
You could just say that instead of making up bullshit to sound smart.
Whatever explanation you give, whatever analogy you give, Rose is fascinated by it and comforted by whatever you're explaining compared to
it
madness outside of the bubble.
Oh, I love you, Rose.
Nagheim is like cringing in the background.
Cringe wizard.
Like,
yeah.
Actually, no.
The pedant is strong in this one.
All right. So it's at that point everybody feels like the nerves are settled a bit, that you can get whatever rest you can. I'll have you all roll a d20, please.
Oh God.
Do I still have the disadvantage, by the way?
This is just a straight d20. It's not
Yes,
adding anything.
but do I still have it?
Do you still have
my
it?
12 was the best roll.
If you complete a meditation, you should be good.
Oh God, that's a big old 3.
All right. So,
I don't like this.
I love it and hate it. I'm so glad I rolled so low. Something's gonna happen horribly.
you don't know that.
I don't, but I hope it does.
Please don't say that.
I can't help myself. I'm
right.
so
So-
for the thrill.
Okay, everybody shut the fuck up now.
Sorry, Jason.
It's all good. It's all good. So, Cult. In the middle of the night, you feel the normal need to relieve oneself. So, you step out of the bubble and you kind of check in. Okay. Yeah, okay, there's the centaurs. They're good. I'll just go over here so they're not going to let you look at your ding dong, you know. You get over to a place and Cult, you feel a chill down your back.
Is it
Can I
peach
just
hills?
say, is it peach hills? Yeah, Viria has like not been sleeping at all. And she took a step out of the bubble.
Are you being stealthy?
And she's no.
Okay. I'm just
Sorry,
being.
I didn't want to interrupt.
No, it's cool. Go ahead.
Well, while we're at it, would you mind talking for a few minutes?
I mean, now? I mean, I can afterwards. I can't really go when.
Okay, we'll go and then.
Okay. Just a little quiet time, and we'll be good.
Cult, make a performance check to see if you can go while Viri is watching you.
I'm not watching him. Come on.
Not watch it. You're not looking at his dick. You're just like there. It doesn't take much to stall.
Are you shy?
You're good. You're good.
Are you pee-pee shy?
You actually turn on the faucet a little deeper just so it sounds like a more manly kind of whoosh, you know, and then a swoosh,
It's like yellow
and then a
cable
poosh.
coming out me.
All right.
I raised off
Continue.
the ground a little bit.
Yes. Continue, please.
Ugh. Gets another chill. Peach Hills this time. Put some stuff away. Yeah. Sorry. You wanted a word with me?
Yeah, I mean, while the others are sleeping, seems as good a time as any. We didn't really talk about like your whole thing with this Catalina. Just wanted to kind of like let you know what I was thinking. It's been kind of, fussing around my mind for a little bit.
I know
And
it probably seems frivolous to you.
I'll just kind of like put my hand on his arm and like give him a squeeze, and I just wanted you to know before we said yes to going to Whitestone. I feel like, and my hand will move up, and I'll just kind of like cup his cheek. And I had the feeling that we were kind of getting close. Maybe you thought I was special to you, but ever since you got this letter, it's just that, yeah, it's like you've forgotten about me. And my hand will go down to his neck, and I'll just start squeezing as hard as I can.
Does it hurt?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
it really fucking hurts.
Oh my god. He sort of is shocked by this, but as soon as it starts to hurt, he grabs her wrist. He goes, I mean, Viria, I'm not really into this kind. It's a little too hard.
You pushed me away. You abandoned me. You didn't care at all. And I'll just squeeze even harder.
Oh god.
Not someone you're gonna toss aside just because you want your old playthings back.
Why are you acting like this? This is...
Colt, at this point, you fall to your knees, gasping for air. You can't breathe. You see the wildness in Viri's eyes. You grip and you try to pull her hands away. Your sight goes white hot until finally, you feel centaur hands pulling your hands away from your own throat.
Calm yourself. Do you have your wits about you?
He looks around. Is Viria anywhere in sight?
In sight.
Okay. Whew. It wasn't real. It wasn't real. Oh, it wasn't real. And he just starts to, like, you know, try and convince himself that it wasn't real. And just like, feel a little sick. Just give me a second.
I do too.
I will ask that if you are going to be sick, do so within your silent bubble.
Yep. I'll be fine.
Smells.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I get it. Oh, you smell it. It's you gotta go. Even if you hear it, it's. Thank you. Gonna go back to bed.
You head back into the bubble. You immediately see Viri passed out. Rose's one foot smushed up against her cheek. You try to lay down to sleep again.
I snore a little bit.
But unfortunately, you still feel the tightness around your throat. And you can't quite go to sleep that night. And you get one level of exhaustion.
Okay. He also
Now,
doesn't...
if you'll forgive me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ari?
Mm-hmm.
So good.
That was so good, you guys. Oh,
it was real to me.
Oh, it was real to
Just
me.
a little prank, you guys.
That was a good fucking prank. That was beautiful. Well done, both of you.
Oh my god.
That was so good.
I love you. I'm sorry, but also I really am not.
Yeah, no. You know me. You know I thirst for this.
The moment Ari started speaking and the smirk that Jason had, I was like, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good.
I feel like someone has punched their fist into my chest, grabbed my heart, and then took it. And then I feel like Annie took my heart and then looked at it and she was like, ha, ha. That's what I feel happened.
Listen, fun fact, Jason came to me with this idea and I was just like, this is evil, but I love it.
Well done. I thirst for it. It was so good.
All right, so with that,
Oh, and Colt kind of stays a little further away from Viria.
Okay.
I don't blame you.
So the evening's meditations were met with distracting thoughts, encouraged by the sounds of the evening's creatures. Sleep was broken by the chill setting deeper into everyone's bones, and the very earth beneath you seemingly shifting to be a constant source of discomfort. You rise to your feet with the cold wetness within your boots that has numbed your feet and set yourself for the next leg of this journey. Everyone roll a stealth check, please. You are with disadvantage, Colt. And Nagheim,
I'll roll twice.
after
and
reading my thing there, I'll say you're still at disadvantage. I'm sorry. I misspoke. That's on me.
Wow, that's a shitty disadvantage roll. Colt.
2 18s.
You guys, 17 for the
So-
centaurs.
Oh.
So it is stealth. Well, a nat 20 and a nat 1. So
Wow!
24.
That's brilliant.
Holy shit.
Okay.
That's wild.
Okay.
Nagheim was just Nagheim as they started moving just gripped onto their cane and like is gripping it and just did fair. And under their breath they just if it is Shar, hide me through this. And we'll continue step forward and no, I don't even know if it's Shar, but it's as they walk, it's almost like a cloud of dark shadow will cover their feet. So not 20, I'm gonna have fun.
Oh, but it's a disadvantage, so it's actually the natural one.
Oh, was it the? Oh, right, it was disadvantage.
Yeah.
That's why I rolled that. Ah.
It's okay,
Yeah,
keep going with the description.
Yeah, the shadow
It's gonna
is
look
there,
great.
and it's like, just wait. Nagheim was like, okay, I can see this. I'm good. They just start walking normally and just start walking on every single fucking branch
no.
and leave. And
It's at
just
that
like,
point, Iriel will walk up to you.
Nagheim Elf, you ride with me today as well.
And they'll hold out their hand to you.
Yeah.
Hold tight.
Yeah.
We ride. We ride, we move.
Yeah.
This
Roll
is
out.
Jason talking. Let's just fucking go.
Autobots, roll out.
Thank you.
Oh, I
Autobots,
love you.
roll out.
Yes.
We should have been the Autobots.
I love you, Peter Cullen.
Autobots. Eh?
Oh, no. But I still love you. All
Fuzzy
right.
Bear.
I'm gonna use the washroom.
Sure. I'll just kill you while you're gone. Okay.
That's fine. Just someone roll a d20 for me when it has to happen.
You got it. Let's totally fuck with them when they get back. No.
And then Viria turns to Nagheim,
Yeah.
grabs him by, grabs M, grabs
You
M.
pushed me
by the-
aside. No. Too soon. All right.
You don't care about
So,
me.
for this first leg, I will say everybody roll a d20, please.
Put your hand up. Who wants to roll for Nagheim?
Thank you.
God. I'll roll for Nagheim.
I will say you
Will
still
I
have
all
inspiration,
again
Cult.
have the highest roll?
I do. This is sort of a thing that I didn't know if I could roll.
Oh yeah, no,
Regular D20. We don't.
Yep, I'll counter for any old roll. Yep.
Um.
Viri, Rose. Who's rolling for Nagheim?
I
I can
will.
roll. Oh,
Okay.
Oh yeah, I will.
And that goes for all of you. If you want to use,
Can I use an inspiration for my Nagheim
well,
roll?
I rolled the highest
we'll
again
ask
with
them.
a 9. What the?
I haven't
okay,
keep
at
track
this point,
of my
we will-
inspiration, so I don't know if I have any.
I know I gave you one tonight, so I'll say that much. But looking at it right now, unless Cult or Nagheim decides to roll again, you might be in the clear. We shall see.
I would.
Okay,
I'll
let's
roll
decide you first. Yeah. Do you
Okay,
want to
yeah,
use the point of
I'll roll
inspiration?
I will.
Okay. Just throwing
Okay,
Nagheim
better,
right under the
better,
bus.
better,
That's
better.
fine. That's fine.
Well, they can still use a point if they want.
This is true.
Like a gajillion anyway, so.
And we'll see if
Do
they
I
do or
roll
not.
again?
You're not
Yeah,
Nagheim, so we're going to wait.
I'm not Nagheim.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can use one of my points of inspiration for them.
Which is a very generous offer, but it's not a, assist kind of thing.
Of course.
Yeah. And now we play the peeing game where we just kind of wait until, and we kind of imagine our friend and how long it takes for their bladder to kind of go down. Are they washing their hands yet? I hope they wash their hands. We're in a pandemic. I don't know which theme song is the main one that we're going for, but I have heard Jeopardy. I don't know who else was singing what.
Girl from Ipanema.
There we go. So elevator music, Jeopardy. What were you doing, Rose?
I'm just singing whatever. I wanted to make sure it was chaotic.
So we are singing the songs of her people from the Riff and Miss Jungle. So there you go. Now, Nagheim. Cult rolled for you and got a 2. But we waited.
Party.
But we waited to see if you want to use an inspiration point to reroll.
You know what? No.
Oh no! You
right.
love it. See, I wasn't even going to because I'm like, I want to see what other dark shit's gonna happen. But okay.
Yeah. I want to save them for something important.
All right. So as you all, I don't want to say the phrase. It's the only thing that's popping in my head though. As you continue your trek through these. Oh, fuck you.
We're always
in
going
the
to
best
find a way.
possible way. God damn it. As you continue your trek through the forest, the mist and fog is getting thicker. Dark vision for most of you is being cut off at a certain point. Every twig snap now, which used to be brushed off as nothing but just fauna. Is that the right one? Fauna, not flora?
Flora.
Flora?
Fauna would be animals.
That's what I wanted.
What did you
Fauna.
mean? Okay.
Yep.
Good.
Thank you. You brush it off as the local fauna just doing their morning routines. But then a tree sways. And you think better of it. You hear insects buzzing about. The one thing you don't hear are birds. And for a second, Ariel at the front holds up his hand to stop. Looks about. And points to where thicker trees are. Each of the centaurs lead you by the hand and try to position you so that you are well hidden behind tree stumps, tree logs turned over, larger trees that could conceal you, as the centaurs themselves try and make themselves buried deep into the thicket as they can. And they look out across the horizon through the thick of the fog, waiting. And then you start to hear it. Through the fog, you start to see a shape. A bestial shape. Fur. Slightly glowing eyes. Teeth. You think it's a common wolf. until it starts getting closer. It seems to be larger than any normal wolf. A dire wolf. Twice the size of a horse. Looming large. Drool seems to be dripping from its mouth. It looks towards your general direction. But as it looks up towards the sky, a hand that you thought was a tree reaches down and impales the dire wolf to the ground. It lifts it up higher and higher to the tops of the trees, where you see a face turn to look at the corpse of the dire wolf. Glowing eyes, horns that curl to the back of its skull, its anorexic arm lifting it closer and closer, 10, 20, 30 feet off the ground. And as it brings it closer to its face, you see the life essence of the animal being sucked into its faceless maw. It drops a withered husk that once was a direwolf to the ground. The creature looks around to spot any remaining creatures. Make a stealth check.
No. Okay. Now we use inspiration.
This is inspiration now.
17.
Okay.
It's not great, but it's something.
Natural 20. 30 total.
30, 20.
Okay.
21.
Oh yeah, because you're rolling disadvantage. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah. And
Oh
I have
shit,
plus
I gotta
4.
roll disadvantage.
Oh
Damn it.
yes, you do.
Oh no.
Don't worry.
Oh my god! Another natural 20!
You are the rogue!
Motherfucker.
You have some Robbie luck going on right
Am
now.
I the Robbie? Am I the renegade?
You are the Robbie. You are the Robbie.
All right.
Rolling 2 natural 20s.
You all see this tall, lanky, dark figure, gargantuan in size, as it prowls the forest. It turns to look across, trying to peer through the darkness. The centaurs turn to you, hold up a hand. You can see that they are terrified. Not noticing any prey, it bellows out into the world and makes its way deeper into the mist. And out of sight.
What the fuck was that?
That
Was
is a night walker.
Oh.
I don't care to find out more about it. Can we get out of here?
I agree with the short one. We move quietly as one.
Where you lead, I will follow you.
Yep.
Slowly, you all get back onto whatever designated path the centaurs have created. Nagheim on the back, of Ariel at the front, the rest of you following suit. But as you go along, Nagheim, With the events of yesterday, everything in your head is a jumble. You try to focus yourself. You try to steel yourself. But it just gets so loud in your head. And as you try to organize your thoughts, you don't realize it, but you start whispering, babbling, growing louder and louder over the hour. You become incapable of normal speech or spellcasting. And saving throws are now at a disadvantage. And every hour, as your voice gets louder, your companions need to remind you, quiet. But it only lasts until the next hour comes, and it takes you over again. Everybody, please make a stealth roll.
Oh my god, okay. You got this.
16.
14.
Wait, no, I rolled the wrong
14.
thing.
So that one was that one.
Nagham, did you get 14 as your lower roll as well?
Yeah.
There you go, 14.
Are you sure?
Wait, 14?
Because I had to
Wait,
roll
what did
twice.
I roll? Yeah,
I
rolled a 10 and 11.
Okay,
and
instead of rolling, no, not the d20s, stealth.
Yeah, I have +4 to stealth. So I rolled a 10 and an 11, so my lowest
Oh, it's
was
just
a
not
10,
showing
so
up like
10
the
plus
others,
4.
that's all. It's confusing.
No, just that way, it's just so I don't have to click it twice. I can just click roll the d20.
So 14, you said.
Yeah, 14.
Okay.
That's 3 of us got 14.
1, 2, 3. Yep.
I can't do anything.
All right. The next half hour, thankfully, you start to feel a rhythm with Nagheim's current babbling. And you know, as soon as you hear whispering, you just grip your friend to try and silence them. And he can reset. They can reset. She can reset. Fuck me. Point of inspiration. I swear to God, I will get it right. I will have one session where I don't insult my friends. I promise you. Now. At this point, you would know it to be afternoon, midday. But nothing about the light around you has changed. It's not been brighter, it's not been dimmer. It's just a monotone green haze throughout the environment. Everybody roll a d20.
Oh my god.
Straight
Yeah, I don't
d20.
I don't have a yeah, I can't do anything.
17.
3!
16.
Do you want to use the point of inspiration I just gave you?
No.
I think Viria.
I
rolled
already can't
a
do anything.
1?
No, a 6.
Oh no, you got a 6. I thought you went like this.
Nagheim has a martyr complex, that's why.
I already
You
can't
really
do
do.
anything, so I'm kind of at the point of I'm already useless. So let's see how far this goes. I'm excited. I'm terrified.
Oh, they're spiraling down into a hole.
Yep. I've been there before.
I'm not spiraling. Shut up.
Nagheim
is.
Yes. And me. I need one.
You feel lightheaded. And you try to shake your head to clear the cobwebs. Just try to get the words out of your head. Stop saying it. Once you refocus, you find you're within the forest somewhere. Far away from anyone else you were traveling with. You're alone. But a single voice, a soothing one. That of Shar. You look around trying to find the source of the voice. When she finally appears before you, she gestures towards you. That is not the right voice. Hang on a tick. Technical issues.
It was like, brand new Char, brand new voice.
New me.
New year, new me.
That was not supposed to be that way.
You found who dis.
There we go. That didn't ruin the moment or anything. Okay, here we go. She looks out to you and she says, "My Nagheim, what a fool you've been to believe that you could ever be a champion. All the while under the gaze of the one you fear most." And you look to the side to see Albert on your shoulder. A raven. Albert lunges at your face. You drop unconscious. 0 hit points.
What?
We see this happen.
Nagheim falls off.
What?
Ariel hits the ground, unmoving.
I'll just instantly rush by their side and give them 6 hit points with my healing hands. I'll just rest my hand on their back and I'll briefly glow as I pump those into him. Come on, Nagheim. Come on.
You come
Does
to
it work?
consciousness. Yep.
Okay.
But only 1 hit point transfers. It was enough to stabilize them.
Cold's going to come, land on his knees, and his whisper is like, okay, come on. And he's going to pull out his Supreme Healing Potion and then try and, feed it to Nagheim.
Okay.
Takes their wrist, put it down, and is like, come on.
Yeah, I'll just
Nagheim's
maneuver them
trying-
so they're sitting,
Their wrist.
they're slumped against me. So you have
Nag-
access to their face and they don't
Nagheim's
choke.
trying to point to their own. Because we all have one.
Doesn't matter. This is what he had on his person. So drinking. I'll do the cat thing where I rub your throat as well.
God.
That's my good wizard. That's my good wizard.
Here, have a treat.
So,
Take out
Cult.
freeze-dried chicken.
Cult.
Mhm.
Roll your D10s or your D4s. No, not in the thing. I gave you them.
No, but remember mine broke? Oh, wait, no, I've got them right here. I just have to find them all because they're all mixed in with my other dice.
All right,
Do you
take your
want me
time.
just
I'm going to kill
roll
your
my
friends.
potion?
Don't you dare.
I can just
dare
roll
you.
my potion that didn't break.
No.
No. 1, 2, 3,
You're
4,
gonna
5,
leave
6,
that
7,
potion
8,
and
9,
put it
10.
away, Xander.
Okay. Listen to my numbers and add them up
Yep.
because I'm bad at math.
I got you.
It's the ones on the south. Oh god, this one's 2 of them are cocked.
They're D4s.
I know
Is that
they landed
possible?
on each other.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 4 is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 on the dice.
17 plus 20. 37.
I rolled really poorly.
That's okay.
That's more health than I have anyway.
There you go. You're back to full.
Hey, back to full. I'll get rid of that nice new potion. Worth it.
All right. Now, with Nagheim fully healed, again on the back of Ariel, still at disadvantage for saving throws and ability checks. You carry on. Everybody roll another stealth check, please.
No. Oh, not bad. 22. Oh my god. All the
21.
nat 20s.
That I can't even use.
Damn!
21 though.
That's good. That's good. 21, 21, 22, 5. I'll say this, you guys are doing really great on your stealth checks. So,
yeah.
Out of all this misery and suffering, take comfort in that. Okay?
Oh, because
through all of this though,
Vera's
Nagheim
sunk us.
Oh no, hers was shit, but
yeah. Nagheim has brought Albert back and is actually like a child with a teddy bear, just gripping on and shaking while trying to also hold on to it.
Colt, they're doing it again. They're holding me too tight. Tell them I don't like it. Tell them I don't like it.
Sometimes you just gotta take the hit, pal.
Oh, he's ruining my mane.
You know what? You're a comfort crow now.
How long
So much.
have you all been traveling? How far have you
Day
come?
A day and a half. at
I'm
this
not
point,
asking
no?
a question, guys. I'm sorry. I should have clarified.
I got there just before Ari asked. I was like, I don't. No, he's doing a dramatic thing.
Me drama.
Now. Oh, Christ, that was funny. Jesus. I'll save that for next time. Okay. Okay.
What does it all mean?
Yes. All right. So you travel through, thankfully being stealthy. Occasionally your friend Viri is, wandering off in the wrong direction and you have to go, God damn it. Just pull her back.
Sorry.
You all keep looking over your shoulder, terrified of what you saw before. If that thing is in this forest, what else could be? Most of you feel extremely in over your head at this point. And as you look at every sound that surrounds you, still trying to penetrate through the thick fog that is blurring most of your vision. Everyone roll a d20, please.
I mean, I had a
Not
good
me.
streak
Hey!
at the beginning of the session.
Oh,
so.
Oh no.
20. Oh no,
All right. Rollies.
Rollies.
Viri and Rose.
You want a d20 again?
Please.
Oh, nice. Oh, nicer.
Whoa. Okay.
So that puts.
I'm sorry.
Fury is still the lowest at 17.
No. She's. Oh shit! Yes, she is.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Because Rose,
Rose
and I
rolled
both
at
got
Well,
nat
fucking
20s,
to be fair, the
and I got
rollies
a
was just
18.
between you two to see which one of you it would be.
Well,
But
yeah,
it's
and Rose rolled
hilarious.
20 and I got a 17, so I'm still lowest.
No, I know. It's just funny that even with that, you are still the loser. So
Sounds about right.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's
sorry.
what friends
I
are
love
for. All right.
The good times.
Betrayed by your bestie.
Well, no, more like betrayed by the dice. Hi, Tally. I'm okay, don't worry.
Also true.
Sorry, like Tally just showed up and she's like meowing at me like, what's going on? Why are you yelling?
So
Say hi, Tally. Say Tally.
hello, Tally. Viri, where are you in the group?
I'd be like keeping like the same position I've had, just
Which is where?
hanging to the back, but probably not dead last so I don't like wander off.
Okay. As you are all trekking through, and Viri, seeing that two of your friends, well, no, you've only seen one of your friends be affected by this forest. And seeing that they are so far ahead of you, and you're not there to be at their side if anything else goes wrong. You're making damn sure that the backside of this whole caravan is going to be protected. So you are looking every which way. You look behind to make sure the creature isn't following you. You look behind to see if there's any direwolves. You look to the right, and you notice something. You get your sword at the ready, as there is a faint glow a little deeper into the forest. You look ahead, and you just whisper to the centaur in front of you that you're just going to take a look, and you'll be right back, compelled by the need to protect your friends. And as you carefully make your way through the thick forest, the glow becomes brighter and brighter. You see a campfire. You get to the edge of it, walking around, seeing if there's any signs of use, any sleeping bags, any leftover food, any bones or anything like that. And you bump into something and quickly jerk back. You look up, and you see a pair of boots swaying back and forth. You see furs. You see hands with gloves on them. A tribal armband around one bicep. Dark hair obscuring the face, hanging from a branch in the tree. Peering through is one eye that for the first time is not glowing.
Did you think I wouldn't return? That I wouldn't find you? That I wouldn't come back and string up every last one of you? Just to see you all swing in the breeze.
You look beyond the trees and you see your grandmother. You see your tribe. You see body upon body swinging from branches as far back as the horizon. And that laugh. You swing in the air. Your sword clashes. And there's Cult. Short sword in hand, blocking your attack.
I'm just like...
Drop it. Just put it down. Put it down. Put it down.
What? I thought you were...
I'm not.
What?
What's happening to us? And he carefully, with his shaky hand, just puts his hand gently on your forearm. He's like, just sheathe it.
I'll just like dematerialize it, and I'll just like wrestle my arm away and keep moving.
You now have a disadvantage on all your ability checks.
Yay.
But thankfully, once Viri returns to the rest of you, you decide that tonight is probably a good place to call it and bed down in your little wizard bubble again.
Can't cast spells.
What do you mean you can't? Oh.
Because you took their voice.
You banned them for spells. Do you want to
we
revoke
can't
that?
do spells.
Just getting
So-
better as it gets worse.
I
We all
forgot
have to
about
take out our
that.
bed
I didn't
rolls.
imagine that you would have been the first. Wow. Okay. So,
Ugh.
what are the plans for camping tonight?
Well, no fire, so it's gonna be cold unless we want to do a lean-to, but I'm not really that outdoorsy, so I might not know that.
Nagheim's just
Wait, should we
huddled up
be-
in their bedroll, just
Yeah.
Is it even-
muttering to themselves.
Is it even safe to do a fire in this forest?
No, we can't do a fire.
No.
We just gotta. And he sort of like goes and like curls around Nagheim because it's afraid of Viria right now. And he's like, we just gotta get through this. Just one more day. One more night and day.
Nagheim, can I ask you a question? Your bubble thing, is it like a ritual thing that we can help you and do it for you?
Meta talking, it's verbal. Wait, what was it? Spells. Where is it? There we go. Verbal. What is it? Verbal, somatic, and material. So I need to be able to speak, do the material myself, and I need to be able to do the somatic component parts of it. So I have to be able to do that. Like, part of it is my voice and me casting the incarnation as well as setting out the material, which my book covers because it doesn't take much. So my book covers part of it, but the rest is all me, baby. 10 minutes of me talking to myself.
So, what I'll say is this. Since you don't have the security of the bubble, we'll make this a survival check for everybody.
Oh, and I didn't take survival today.
Oh. I'm proficient in survival.
I have a +3.
Oh my god, that's a 3.
Nice.
Meh. It's an 11 at least.
I got that.
Yep, no talk wizard got the highest.
Can't talk, can't do anything.
But you can roll a not terrible survival. Not great, but not terrible.
Mediocre.
When morning comes the next day, you don't recognize it. The entire scene is illuminated, but it's not daylight. You can't really make out the source of it, but it just seems to be all-encompassing. It's disorienting in the way that you can't make... If it weren't for the centaurs, you wouldn't know what direction is which. Even for a keen mind. You start to see... What did I miss?
It was Xander's reaction.
How dare you? Sorry.
You start to see shapes and shadows between the trees. There start to be smells. Smells that you associate with bitterness, anger, Axe cologne. I don't know if I can...
yeah, actually.
Fair
fits.
enough. That is the smell of evil.
Yeah. And unfortunately...
Versace Eros.
Unfortunately, you all take a point of exhaustion again.
Oh god, that's 2 for me.
Wait, is
Well,
that my,
so we didn't
that's my
recover
first-
any of those from sleeping. Okay, sounds about right.
So that's my first actual point of exhaustion, or are all of these points of exhaustion?
What you've been experiencing with the forest are fear points. So they are a separate
Okay.
thing. So
So
if
I
this
will-
is the same, then you stay at your disadvantage for ability rolls.
My one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just put that back. So I'm
But-
fear level what?
I'll say that because of your exhaustion, I'll say this. Everyone here has dark vision up to 60 feet. It's reduced technically to about 30 feet. You have dark vision up to 120. We'll say currently it's at 60. But with the exhaustion, you are also at 30. Just because your eyes are tired, they are weary, they are bloodshot. Sound fair?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So my speed is halved, y'all.
Okay.
Same.
At that point, make sure I have the right fucking voice on.
I recognize the fatigue in both of you. It would not be unwise to travel with the other two of my herd. Save your strength. Save your wits.
No, I can move on. It's fine.
No, I will take a ride.
Iria will put a hand on Ari.
Who's Ari?
I just want to say the two names.
Uriel puts his hand on Ariel.
I swear to God, I didn't plan that when I made this character's name.
That's
it was
fine.
just, what sounds funnier?
Ariel.
And there,
Anyway.
yep.
With respect, it is not a request. You are not weaker for relying on us. Ride with my friend.
Well, you won't need to ask me twice.
Forgive me, small one. The offer was not for you.
Yeah, you're
Oh.
good. Shut up.
Well, see, you see, Viri, if I was offered, I would take the offer. So you should take the offer.
You should. I mean, you're gonna do nobody any
Fine.
good.
Just because I've got a yeah. But I don't wanna.
We know, honey. We know.
The centaur turns back to you.
Not tired.
It's no joyride for me either. We go.
And you guys lead on. Everybody make a stealth check.
Yeah, this time, Nagheim has kept their bedding out to huddle around them as they're shaking and still muttering to themselves.
Fair enough.
That was
I
a
will
20. But then I rolled a 9.
Well, I got a 24, which is my low roll.
I will be using my inspiration.
Okay.
Also, these are my rolls with at disadvantage already.
Okay.
Well, a 15, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
Okay. You guys are killing it
know
with the
what?
stealth rolls. I hope I didn't jinx it at this point, but you guys are doing all right.
It's just like Nagheim is all bundled up
Mhm.
and still holding their cane up, not walking with it. And just, you know, like really close walking while they're like
Oh.
shivering and stuff. They're just as they follow.
You poor thing. You think you're walking? No.
You're riding.
I'm so sorry.
Look, I actually passed a stealth check.
I know.
Okay.
And we're going to say
Oh,
it's
come on.
due to Ariel with their 19.
Rolled a 15. I did not fail.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Joke's on you. The CR is a 20.
Dun, dun, dun. All right.
Fuck.
As you make your way through... Oh, God damn it.
Look, I had
Fuck
to
it.
hold it in the last
Everybody
time.
roll a d20 now. No details for you.
Continuing on your path.
This is just a straight one.
Straight
right?
one, yes.
Fucking hell.
Not bad. 14.
You don't have any inspiration points, do you?
No, I don't.
Can I give an
How is that
inspiration
possible?
point?
I feel like I've been
Can I
throwing them
Funny
out.
enough, I don't fucking know.
You
know-
gotta belch more. That's
I-
how I got most of mine.
Yes, yes.
I am
absolutely.
exuding inspiration points. Can one of them just happen to float over?
You are exuding nothing at your current state of affairs, my friend.
I have currently, with all of the misgendering, I'm back up to 6.
All right.
Oh, no.
That really,
I got
really
3.
hurt, but
Yeah,
got
I mean,
3 this session. from it.
Jason, I did it once tonight.
what did you do?
So did
I
Rose.
misgendered.
Oh, okay.
So did Rose.
Fred, we all do
Well,
it.
I'll
Like,
say
just
this.
Everyone
We
does
keep
it.
it in mind as best we can.
I just take my inspiration from you as much as I can.
Yeah.
Because I apparently need it.
Yeah, everyone
one
everyone
point,
slips
but
up
then
once
I
in a
used it
while.
on another stealth check, so
So here's what I'm going to say. Nagheim, if you're determined to assist your friend with this role that you have absolutely no control over,
Yep.
I will say that you are going to make a charisma check at disadvantage.
sorry.
Eggheim is just trying to give puppy eyes. Charisma?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm just gonna do this. An 11.
You are still babbling. It's kind of hard to inspire someone when you're like blah 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 blah, 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 birds, Albert, blah blah blah, Char, blah blah blah. I'm not me. Yeah, not to make light of the situation, but I'm just trying to be funny. All right.
It's just those important things.
Yeah, that's all.
Albert, T.
I forgot about the T. Damn it, that would have been great. All right.
Book writing.
Ready for trauma.
As you're traveling along the centaur's back, you decide, no, fuck this. I can walk. I can walk. They don't know what's best for me. You jump off, and as you keep up pace, the moisture in the air freezes. It gets cold. Bitterly cold. You first notice it with your breath forming in the air in front of you. A shiver creeps its way along your skin, and you begin to slow your pace. The cold reaches the core of your body and makes you almost double over. You try to tell the others, but words seem too hard to form. Consciousness starts to fade. Sleep, oh, sleep, becomes such a very desirable thing. You think, just a moment's rest. Just a moment's rest. A massive claw comes crashing down on you. The rest of you look back as you hear and you see Viri ejected off the back of the centaur, stumbling to the ground, motionless.
Oh. And he skids on his knees and he grabs her up and he's like, Viria, Viria, and he looks for his potion, realizing it doesn't have it. Does he have anything else? I don't.
Not to cross a line, but you know each of you has one, right? So technically,
Rose will
Nagheim
join
did
you.
point out theirs at one point, but right now is not even acknowledging what just happened.
Rose's rushes to Veery.
Being Colton not realizing she has one on her, he grabs his other potion of healing, of which he does have one, and makes her drink that.
Okay.
Where are you? Hello.
What's
Hello.
the point of being
There
hurt
it
if
is.
you can't use a
Which
healing
will,
spell?
9. I rolled top
9.
points, so
Nice.
9.
So Viri, you are
No,
brought
you
back to
almost
you are brought back to consciousness with 1 hit point.
And Cult is just terrified. His eyes are red and wet, and he's just like trying to like shake you alive.
At this
Oh, you make
point, Rose will join you, Colt, and be like, "What's going on? What happened? What happened?"
Same thing that happened to Nogheim. She went down.
Does she need anything? Did she need a potion? I have potions.
Potion me. Potion me.
Okay. I give Veery a
Gerson.
potion of greater healing, which is 4d4 plus 4.
Roll it.
You want to roll
I'm
that?
gonna go. Yes. So it's a 7 plus 4.
Oof.
Okay, so 11 points.
11?
So you're up to 12.
Wait, why aren't we moving? What?
You fell.
You fell off, buddy.
Like, completely unconscious.
This is why I feel like shit.
Yeah, we
God
just gave you
damn.
2 potions.
This is the worst place I've ever been.
Oh, that's
do you-
embarrassing. No, just kind of like, cling myself up as much, like, as at the best of my ability, but, like, yeah, I'm heavily leaning on the both of you at this point.
You see Iriel turn to the centaur that you were riding with, and semi-stern words are being shared between them, as if to say, like, you know her condition. How could you let that happen? Do not let the humanoids fall off you. We're no horse, but we are better than that.
Oh, it's okay. That was on me. Or
You
on
actually
whatever's
don't understand it,
Well,
actually.
okay, never mind.
I just remembered that. No.
Are they speaking Dwarven?
Oh, unfortunately, no, lassie.
Colt's giving you kind of the once over, and he's like kind of like looking into your eyes and like looking you over. He's like, I'm sure they all have like dark bags under their eyes at this point and just look haggard. He goes,
Although weirdly enough, with Viri's glowing eyes and her somewhat pale complexion, the dark circles under her eyes give her this hot goth vibe. It's sickening how good she looks with this kind of like exhaustion on her. It's not fair.
So Veery looks like Ari. Nice.
That's kind of what I was going for.
Yeah, I've got the dark circles, just you can't see them because of the ring light.
There you go.
So
I have a pound of makeup
then-
over mine.
I meant the hot god part.
Oh yeah.
hyperfixates on the dark circles. It's fine.
Are you gonna? I think we know. Do we have any more potions?
I've got some. It's
I
fine,
have-
and
I
I'll
have
just
quite
grab
a
one
few.
I
of
would
my.
suggest that if we are to do any healing, we do it while moving forward.
Right. Let's. We'll keep going.
Don't worry, Colt.
And-
I have quite a few.
I have 3 regular potions of healing, so I'll just use 1 for now. Roll that. Oh, I don't know. I rolled twice, so I'll take that first one.
I'll give
a
you the
7.
higher one. I'll give you a break.
Oh, thank you.
You're
so that's a
welcome.
maximum of 9.
Anything for my goth queen. All right. So, as you all collect yourselves and you move on, everyone keeps looking around. Is it still daytime? Have you passed into night? The sounds. All around you, the sounds keep reverberating randomly. Every twig snapped beneath your foot is another look over your shoulder. Every caw of some distant bird is another twinge in your eye. Every falling branch is another reminder to be on your guard. Stay silent. Stay unseen. But if nothing else, keep moving. Everybody make a stealth check. Oh, motherfucker.
11.
18.
Okay.
That's an
That
8
rolled
from
in
you.
10 for me. It rolled in D&D Beyond, not Roll20, but
10?
I can screenshot them if anything. Yeah.
Oh
10.
yeah, you see it here.
Okay.
You rolled an 8 and an 11. We were almost twins.
I don't know. What creature you guys sacrificed in order to pass every single stealth check throughout this forest that is aimed to kill you dead. But
I mean, it was 2 goats, not 1. That's a big mistake. You always go for 2 rather than just the 1.
because of the different blood types, you never know, so you want to get both of them in the mix, spread it out right. Anyway, roll a d20, everybody.
Asmodeus.
Like, how many times have you tried to kill us today?
You have no idea.
I
Come
am
on.
here for it. I live for it.
Oh my God.
11. Oh, yeah.
So that's an 8 for me.
Oh, Rose.
And no points of inspiration? Wow.
And try again.
I have 2
Oh,
left.
you? Yeah.
I could try again to give Yuri, but I
I'll
don't
tell
know.
you what. Again, disadvantage, but I'm going to be honest with you, unless you roll 2 natural 20s. And it's when I say that, it happens. So let's see it. Nope.
Nope. I mean, they got 1, so that's impressive.
I had the natural 20 on the random 20 roll. That wasn't for charisma. So,
Oh, sorry.
sadly.
Did I take a point of exhaustion from that last stint, by the way?
Did you take the first time you
Mention
rested?
Yeah.
Did you take the second?
I'm at level 2. Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, because your speed is halved. That's why you're riding on the back.
hmm
So you did take that. Yep.
But so when I fell off, would that be another one? Or just...
Yes. Well, that would be...
I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back, guys.
Okay. That would have been... Because I'm rolling for which one kind of hits you guys. Yeah, this one would be you taking the saving throws now at disadvantage.
Okay. So level 3.
Yeah, it's like level 3
Yeah.
fear with your level 2 exhaustion.
Mm-hmm. But I would say because we did this for Nagheim, because it kind of stacks in a way. Or wait, hold on. Level 1 exhaustion is ability checks. Level 2 is half speed. You've hit 3 times for all of that. So because we've... No, have we? Yeah, because we've doubled up on ability scores being halved, now your dark vision is halved as well. So you can only see about 15 feet in front of you.
I'm gonna put myself to exhaustion 3 so I remember my attack rolls and saving throws.
Sure.
Same.
All right.
I see like normal people.
Veery needs glasses.
Who has absolutely no natural dark vision.
All right.
And the moment lights are out, I'm blind.
So catching Colt up, Veery is passed out again, but she is not responsive to health potions. Do
And
you
because
have?
I can't cast spells.
Yep. So she has to make death saving throws, and I'm so fucking with you right now. Your face is priceless. I believe it's
absolute
a bag of cocks.
dried out turd nugget.
I just want to have a whole game where you insult me with these because these are gold. All right. That's not my thing. That's not my kink. No kink shame, but no. Okay. Anyway.
No kink shaming, but I kink ask why.
Yeah. All right. So, with your stealth checks in order, half the party, as gentle as I can put it, useless right now. You come to the midday of your third leg of this unsettling journey. The air grows thin. The cool, moist air is now turned to a cold frost. The graying branches overhead are now laced with white. The crunching underfoot is no longer from the twigs, but the fine layer of snow that is building above them. In the distance, the silhouette of the Alabaster Sierras looms large over the tips of the trees. And as you finally break through the forest edge, down below from the cliffside, you stand upon and see spread out below a city. Solid walls surround its borders. Faint torchlight can be seen through the static of falling snow. Black plumes of smoke rise from unseen fires within the homes and homesteads. And at the edge of a winding path leading to the north, casting its gaze over the city and its people, lies Whitestone Castle. And that's where we're going to call it for tonight.
We made
We
it.
didn't die yet.
Made it, Mom.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh, those supreme healing potions were. I'm glad I used it, and then I'm like, oh no, now it's gone.
Yep.
Holy shit! That was a washing machine of nightmares.
As I said on Thursday, I'm just a cow being spun around in a tornado for cinematic value.
All
I was
right.
like, one hell of a tornado. Oh my god. Like that moment with Veery and Chuck. Oh, I'm gonna need to rewatch because chat was calling me out on me reacting.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to go rewatch that.
I need to rewatch it just to see like you guys reacting because I was just like, focus.
And here's the
At
thing.
first,
We only got half of the stuff, and you still got to travel back.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay,
And with that
okay.
happy
Everybody,
note, thank you all for watching tonight. I hope you had a wonderful time. Hopefully, you enjoyed the little pokes and prods that I gave all my players tonight. And yes, next week we hopefully will have everything figured out with affiliate and that whole shebang, and hopefully we'll have some goodies to show off as well that we are totally excited about.
Excited.
Yes. But with that,
like,
thank you.
comment, and
thank
subscribe.
Oh no, shut up.
We're not doing that. But thank you so much. We will see you here next week, Sunday, same time. And until then, have a great week. And as we always like to say, have
Safe.